everyone! I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. Let me just make sure everything is exactly where it should be. Sorry, you know how it be. Every morning I am lost. Is my mic picking me up a lot more than usual? I don't want to be screaming in your ear all day. That'd not be ideal. Okay, there we go. Let's get that there. Right, we should be all good. I posted in the BOOBTOBER Discord. I've posted on Twitter. I can get rid of Twitter now. And yep, that all looks good. All right, hello, welcome on in, Nervous. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Let me just switch to here. Hello, welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there goes my headphone. You can hear that? Yep. Out it goes. Kim, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I don't know, guys, if you've noticed, you see this up here? You see this having gone up quite a bit? Well, we left it yesterday. We left when we hit 2,000. I finished stream at 2,000 because I'd already been going for like 7 hours. So it was like, you know what? A good time to end. We just hit 2,000. Amazing. And we come back this morning. We're over 3,000. I went to bed and what the heck? But I know what happened. I was there, thankfully, and I do need to shout out Mocko Made on Twitch because oh my god, they blew it out of the park. Jenny, congrats, Mocko Made. Yeah, Mocko Made did a lot. They did the most. My sleep schedule has gone completely off its rocker. I hope you get some sleep soon, Corbin. That is true. We do normally only see you when you're up really late or really early. Welcome on in. I'm so glad you met them. Yeah, I can only assume based on when they start. Maybe I've never met them before because it's normally like a few hours after I would have raided someone, and so I wouldn't always be on Twitch at that time, and then I come back on Twitch in the evening after dinner. So I think they've just hit that perfect sweet spot where I'm like, I've already raided someone else and then I'm gonna make dinner. So I'm just like, woohoo. But yeah, I'm gonna do a secret shout out for them because I don't want them to know. But for anyone who hasn't met them before, Mocko Made. It should just be that, right? Yes. So if you haven't met them before, they are the reason that we raised an extra grand between streams because they shouted out people's campaigns to their community and then the community donated those campaigns. Feather's campaign is completely balked now because Feather's goal was like, was it $200? And they've raised over 1,000. I know it's completely balked. It's like not even anywhere near their stretch goals or anything, which is very funny. Oh dear, I'm waiting for them to meet properly. Yeah, it is currently about 4 a.m. and I've been up since 2. I mean, welcome on in, Nervous. This is your first BOOBTOBER stream, right? If you're interested, you want to talk about boobs, you can come here and talk about boobs. We basically do like breast cancer awareness raising during October, and I don't remember if you've been to a boob stream before. If you have, let me know. Oh dear, Devon Dare have helped me, helped to keep me streaming and going with art when I have bad days. Heckin' lovely. Hell yeah. Also, Jeans, welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Second, actually, oh yeah, you talked about your gran. I remember. Was that during BOOBTOBER or was that pre-BOOBTOBER? Because I could be wrong. But my brain is saying it's pre-Tober when we were talking. Oh, it was during. Okay. Well, I've lost concept of time. Ignore me. Don't worry about it. This is what happens when you run an event. You have no idea what day it is, ever. It's every day, all at once. And speaking of days, we have just a couple days left if you want to sign up for the raid train. We have had people talking about it like to me behind the scenes. I know there's quite a few people that are still looking to sign up. If you are wanting to sign up, and thank you, Nightbot, good timing. If you are wanting to sign up to the raid train, you have only, it's 3 days left, 3 days. And so I know that I won't be streaming on at least Sunday. So I was like, I want to get it out there because otherwise I'm going to come back on Monday and be like, last 24 hours, guys. And everyone's going to be like, no. So you have 3 days left if you want to sign up for the raid train on when the clock strikes midnight on the 9th and it turns to the 10th. We will be closing that form. You will not be able to sign up anymore. So if you do want to sign up, you need to get it in the next 3 days. It is actually pretty quick. I mean, I think a couple people yesterday managed to sign up within 10 minutes. It sounds like it's going to be really difficult, and if it's your first charity stream, it can be quite intimidating, but we're dab hand at BOOBTOBER at this point. We have a full walkthrough and guide. I have 3 video tutorials if you need them that you can play while you're signing up, just to talk you through every step and help you make decisions about what you want to put in. and as well as setting up your overlays and also filling in the form for the raid train. So yes, we do have plenty of resources if you want them. We have a nice step-by-step so you know that when you've gone through all the steps and you're properly signed up. But yeah, it's all very exciting. We have a lot going on. Because we hit 3,000, that means we have at least 3 giveaways happening on 3 giveaways happening on the 31st. I am very, very excited for the first. I have been collecting clips of people taking part because I want to take all of your fun clips and I want to put them into a little compilation. And I think I've already got like 10 clips. And there are a couple of people that I still need to go back through their streams and see if there's any good clips in them. So I haven't even been through everyone's yet. And a lot of people haven't streamed at all yet because they're only doing the raid train. So we got so much to do, but it's very exciting. You're preaching to the choir here. I've got nocturnal again. Yeah, it's like, what is time? What day is it? Where am I? The only way I keep up with the days is from the stream title where I move it up every time we stream again. It's from day 5 to day 6. I would truly love to be part of the raid team, but my health simply won't play ball right now. I can't even make it. No, you're fine. I want to advertise it because I know it's a really good thing for streamers, but obviously it's not something that everyone's going to be able to take part in. If it goes well this year, there is a chance we'll do it again next year. We'll see. Obviously, like, we don't want to make any promises about that. BOOBTOBER will definitely happen next year, but what events happen during it will depend on what goes well this year, because that's kind of what we do. We see what we enjoy, take that to next year, and maybe add a few extra things in. And this year, the extra thing is the raid train. So we'll see if it goes well, we'll consider doing it again next year. That isn't the only thing people are doing though. As you can see, people have been clearly fundraising around the raid train as well and doing a fantastic job. We do have quite a few people who have joined this year who physically can't stream during the raid train either, whether it because they're very busy or for health concerns or not being able to, they're not sure how long they'll be able to stream each day, so rather than sign up, they'll just be streaming around the raid train and raid into someone in the train. To everyone who's doing that, I think I've explained it personally. We can't obviously guarantee you a raid because you haven't signed up, and we'll have everybody having a target, but I still very much appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I was considering that I got volunteered to house sit in another state. Oh my god, bless you. Exciting though. Hell yeah, enjoy your house sitting. That's a long drive though. Oh. It's crazy because like you could drive from like one end of England to like the other end of Scotland in that time, and that'd be like the whole of the British Isles. But yeah, because America's so big, it's like, oh yeah, just going over a state, 10-hour drive. God. Oh dear, I hope it's not too bad. And I hope you get some good sleep before you do that drive. I've added outside with the regime because more awareness of BOOBTOBER helps. It does. And like, we do have people, I will say, Kim, if you are talking about BOOBTOBER, if you are raising money, maybe send me, or like even just raising awareness about breast cancer, raise me a little ding, because we do have people taking part in BOOBTOBER who don't fundraise, who only do the awareness, and that's still important. We still want to credit you for that work. So if that's what you're doing, if you're like not raising money but you are raising awareness, send me a little ping. I'll look at it after stream and we can get, because otherwise I feel like it's not fair to not credit people if they're not raising money. So we can at the very least get you as part of the team, because we have a couple people that are doing that. We also sometimes have people who are a bit younger taking part who don't feel comfortable raising money. We've had that happen a few years now, so it's like it's not uncommon for us to like still shout out people who are raising awareness even if they're not fundraising specifically. Oh dear, the longest swimming pool is 22. I feel like at that point you have to have multiple drivers, right? Otherwise that's just not safe. Also, why is your country so long? Why have you got such a big country? What's that about? It's weird. It's too big. Oh dear. But yeah, speaking of, we're not fundraising at the moment technically. We are just talking about awareness. We're talking about breast cancer, and we're celebrating the people that are taking part. So I would have normally just put Feathered's link at the top of my screen, but I think Feathered has already had enough excitement for the last 24 hours and already needs to redo their stuff. So shall we find a target that I can link at the top of my stream and we can donate towards them? Let's have a little look-see. And I want it to be, oh, Randy Star, oh my god. Wait, are they live right now? Are they doing a cheeky live right now? Oh no, I think I must have just missed them. Shoot, damn it. Oh, I've never caught their streams. I think it's because of like, again, time zones, like they stream when I'm asleep. Oh, that would have been cool. Darn it. Gosh, darn it. I'd always be like that. Time zones. All right. We don't want to pick someone who's already hit their goal because we want to give them some to like if they need to extend it and stuff like that. We could do Isosea. I know a lot of people here know Isosea. Isosea also has some Etsy giveaways and stuff like that. So I feel like that could be a good one. What I'll do then is I'll pin Isosea's donation link to the top of my stream. And that way, if you would like to donate, you could maybe donate via Isosea. There you go. So if you would like to donate, they do have some giveaways at every 100. So it looks like they have some Etsy discount codes. They have some game speed running and commissions and stuff like that. So yes, if you would like to donate, there you go. That's a good option for now. I have asked the exact question many times. My dad was working Southern End on the East Coast and decided to drive back 22 hours with broken back against medical advice. I love him, but he's bad for my blood pressure. Oh my god. I'm getting anxious just hearing about it. What the heck? And yay, Sia! Yeah. So Sia was doing some really beautiful, they are doing a like a Halloween-ish, but not too spooky, but like a knitting pattern where it's got like little skulls and little cats and stuff like that on it in like, you know, Halloween-y colours. It's really nice. I was popping by the other time. I will say I am lurking most Boobtober streams just in case anyone has any tech support. That's why I'm quite lurky. It's because I'm just keeping an eye if anyone has any questions or needs any help that I can just quickly pop it in. But you'll also see me lurking at like 5 streams at once. I'm also taking clips. I'm also clipping and tech supporting. Oh dear. It's fun. I'm having a good time, to be fair. As busy as it is, it's been good. But yes, so if you would like to donate and because we don't have our donation link open, you can donate via Isosea. They have some really fun giveaways and they have an end goal of $500. So I'll do that. Oh dear. But yeah, everyone's doing really, really well so far. I'm genuinely, I know I keep saying this and I'm like, it's getting boring, but like genuinely blown away by how much people do and how like intense everyone's campaign is getting. It's really, really cool. You're amazing. No, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Honestly, you need to take the credit too. I'm not doing any fundraising right now. I'm not fundraising. I'm just shouting everyone else out and making sure that no one needs any tech support. And you know, I never saw myself as the registered tech support, but here we are. Luckily, I actually live with somebody who is a lot more versed on computers than I am, and so if we were any more, like if we haven't had too many situations where I've needed to call in backup, but if I do, there is backup on hand. And there's also, because their whole team is aware that I'm doing this, I feel like I could ask any of them and they'd be like, yep, let me just come in, I'll help you with your computer stuff. So it means a lot. It's charity. I think a lot of people are more willing to give their time for charity, especially because I learned one of their call-outs, because these are professionals and they work like they're managers, they're seniors and stuff like that. They're pretty good at their job. I found out that their call-out fee is $2.5 grand normally. Oh my god. And I've called you out like 10 times. But it's, there's a charity, they're not charging me. And they're also, mates. I was like, oh my god, a call-out fee of $2.5 grand? Jeez, I need to get into tech support, my god. The tech support is special. Yeah, I'm glad that we've been able to help a bit. Heck, I just noticed the money. I know, Jason, I would say, if you're curious, Feathered's campaign is kind of mad right now. And a lot of it is to do with Moko Maid, who did do a lot of fundraising with them, but it's also Feathered. Feathered's also put the work in. They have some really, really good giveaways. So, it was a lovely collaboration between the Feathered Phoenix and Moko Maid, and they made this amazing donation. Oh dear. Ellie, welcome on in. Ellie, did you know you got a secret shout out yesterday because someone called Ella raided and it kept autocorrecting to your name? So I just shouted you out over and over again. Did you know? You had some shout outs yesterday because I kept clicking the wrong Welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. I'm the one where I was like, push the button and it works, right? Right, yeah. Also, thank you for the horn. No, surprise. It wasn't on purpose, to be fair. It was an accident, I promise. I wouldn't randomly normally shout people out behind their back without asking first. One of my exes is tech support and they made bank when they are out, but they're also sometimes flown across the world for jobs. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's like they are taken by other companies sometimes for jobs. So yeah, and they can afford it. I accidentally just sent spam. My cat decided to sit down. Did you? No, you didn't. You're fine. You didn't send anything. You're all good. Yeah, Feathered Phoenixes, what was their original goal? 200. And they've raised 1,150. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many boobies because if you donate $5, you get boobies. I hate being shouted at. Honestly, fair. Yeah. Oh, 200. Yeah, it was 200. And you can see when you look at their one now, because obviously the original goal was 200, you can see all like the little bits before that, like the little milestones, but it looks really funny right now. Basically, it looks hilarious because all the little milestones are all scrunched up by one side, and then there's this massive bar that's like predominantly green, and it's just very, very funny. So, Nat, welcome on in. Look everyone, and Haplin, look at the total. When we ended stream yesterday, it was $2,000. Welcome. It's a jump. Day 5, we hit over 3,000. And other people have started their fundraisers now as well, so we've even raised more. It's very, very impressive. Oh dear, they were so flustered. They were. It was so cool though. It was lovely to see. I got a wonderful clip from it, by the way. When you get the highlights reel, I got a really good clip. I mean, ahem. Hi, Jelly. Nut. Thank you. Yes. Hi, Sugar Tits. Hi, Nut. Boobies, you can get boobies for $5 on Phoenix's stream. Yeah, but they are boobies. Boobies. Just so that you don't get confused and lost. Boobies. At the end of the way, they're only on day 6. I know. Welcome on in, Vile. I hope you're doing well. It's mad. I like when I was okay. So we were like, because I obviously hung out in the streams after I raid. I was a bit lurky because I was helping someone else, but I was there with Feathered, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna raid into Moko," and I was like, "I don't really know Moko, but we'll check them out. I'm happy to check them out. Let's have a look." And as soon as they got in there, they were the most supportive people. Like literally, they shouted out BOOBTOBER for nearly an hour straight, and they raised over $1,000 doing that via Phoenix. Via Phoenix, because of it, they're not part of the team. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and it was so hype. And a lot of people in the community were donating because they were like, I know someone who's gone through breast cancer, I've gone through breast cancer and stuff like that. And it was incredibly wholesome. It was really, really, really nice. Don't worry about it, Ellie. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. My bad. At 10k, I was just trying to make a joke. At 10k, Jelly will cure cancer live on stream. Yeah. I love that you're giving yourself such a strong goal. Well, it's because the first year, we raised nearly 10,000. We raised 9,000 and something. So we were really, really close to hitting 10k. So I figured, you know what? Why not? I had to call an exterminator bees so I don't need more. You sure you don't want any bees? Some boobies? It's a different kind of bee. Speaking of, someone else in my office like for the giveaways. I'm like, oh my god, heck, oh Jesus, Kaliman cry. I know. I was literally like, Feathered was DMing me as it was happening. Like, what do I do? Oh my god. I'm like in shock, and it's like, oh Feathered. And then, when Messenger raided in as well, because Messenger also needed a target, I was like, well, they're still talking about, because like, Messenger raided in like a full hour nearly after Feathered, right? But they were still talking about BOOBTOBER. And so it was like, well, if you want to raid in there, they're not fundraising for us, but they are still talking about it. And then as soon as Feathered ones ran out, they pinned messengers at the top of the stream as well. So it was Messenger also. Which was just so sweet. Dr. Jelly will surely cure cancer. I wish, but instead, because I do not have the power to cure cancer myself, instead I will donate money and time to the lovely people of BCRF who are actually working really hard to cure cancer. And they are the people that have the brains and the power to hopefully one day do that. So while I myself do not have the brain to cure breast cancer, the people at BCRF might do. They might do it. They've already brought in lots of new treatments, lots of new surgeries, as well as like early detection, and that's only getting better and better. They're doing more and more, and it's like the strides they've made. I would say if you're curious about the BCRF and you would like more information, or if you want to verify anything I'm saying, exclamation mark BCRF. If you go to their website, you can actually see, like, they have, it's very sciencey, but you can actually see all of the steps they've taken and all the stuff they've done over history to help breast cancer, because they've been around for a while. They are the leading charity when it comes to breast cancer research in the world, and their research benefits everyone worldwide. So wherever you live in the world right now, you have benefited from the work of BCRF if you've known anyone with breast cancer. which is amazing, What they do, they're very for the people. Yeah, it was lovely. It was really, really nice. And honestly, I needed a bit of energy. I was kind of poofed after yesterday's stream, so it was nice to have a bit of extra energy. But yes, so because of them, we did jump a lot more, but we do have other people that have started streaming as well that have also done really, really well. I did see someone, I think it was Radu, did their first stream and they're already nearly $100, which is really impressive. I missed it, unfortunately. I think it happened at night. Gosh damn time zones, making it hard to see everyone's stream. Kells has hit over 1,000 now. Their original goal, bear in mind, was $400, and they raised it from 400 to 1,000, and now they've raised it from 1,000 to 2,000 because they're meant to be streaming, I think, the whole month, and they hit their goal on like day one, so they're like bugger. So, and they've got lots of little ghosty giveaways and stuff like that. So if you donate, you get a chance for that. I know Bayman started fundraising and it's getting some money, so is Deimos. Let me just get the view all of the fundraisers. I want to see everyone's. Oh yeah, Zomboti's inching closer and closer to their goal. They're only about $40 away now, so they're doing really, really well. And they've streamed quite a few times. Yeah, Rado's got $76 already. Jesus, for a first stream is very, very good. Lenny is having to keep stretching their goal because they keep hitting their goal. So they're now their original goal was $100. They've now raised over 200, and they've extended their, I think, to 300. I think is their final goal now, which I don't know if that's the first amendment or the second one. I know Messengers had to do it twice as well because their first goal was $100, which $200, and they raised it in the first stream, and then they've upped it, and now they've hit $300, and now they've upped it again. So the people that are fundraising are doing exceptionally well. Kev has started getting his fundraising on, which is really, really cool. Does Sunkoi know they've hit their goal? Has anybody told Sunkoi that they've hit their goal? I feel like somebody needs to probably me, honestly. Somebody needs to let Sunkoi know, hey, did you know that you've hit your goal? Oh my god, after one stream. I actually need to get to bed because my first stream's gonna be later. Yes, and Vile has a lot of giveaways, if memory serves. It seems like they keep adding giveaways. And they got sticker packs with She Redders, very, very cute. They've got the battle box, because we have a battle box as our main giveaway, but then they also have a battle box in their own stream. So there's actually two opportunities if they hit the goals. There are two opportunities to get the battle box. More sticker packs. We've got there's three of them. Oh my god. So we have 3 battle boxes. Oh my god. And then you've got the custom. They're so cool. I'm going to try and win that one. I'm sorry. I'm manifesting that I will win that one. That's so cool. Unfortunately, there's a bit of epidemic of breast cancer and others. We had plastic flowers dumping illegal chemicals in our water supply for years, and they could never be completely filled out, and no one got a slap on the wrist for it. The other thing as well is, to be fair, unfortunately, even without stuff like that, breast cancer is so common. And we've talked about this a bit, Corvid, but in my community alone, just my community, I know that we're not the smallest community, but we're not the biggest either. Just my community, statistically, around 300 people will get breast cancer in my community, statistically. It's so common, and I think until you put it into numbers like that, it can be hard to visualize if you haven't had a lot of people around you with breast cancer just how common it is. But in just my stream, there'll be 300 people. And as more people follow, unfortunately, it also means statistically that number will only go up. And yeah, it's very, very scary. I mean, the likelihood of me getting breast cancer as someone who I'm not at a high risk of it. I have not got any genes in me that would make it worse. I'm still a 1 in 8 chance. So if 8 of my friends, same as me, I have quite a few female friends, thankfully, but out of the 8 of us, for instance, 1 of us will get breast cancer statistically. It sucks. It's so common as well. And yeah, in this community as well, we are actually a bit more female leaning, but because we have a fair amount of blokes as well, I think we worked out about 8 of you. Not 8 of you, no, there was less than that. It was 4 of you, I think. Around 4 men in my community, 4 or 5 men will also get breast cancer. So it's a big number because it does affect women a lot more. But yeah, also, it's not like the men in my community are spared, unfortunately, because around just over 1 in 800 men, or just under 1 in 800 men will get breast cancer. That's how it's going to be. Statistically, Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks how common it is. It's why it's so important that we work towards getting any sort of cures or any better treatments, earlier detection and prevention, anything like that. And it will hopefully long term make a really, really big difference. I've also just noticed that you can see my camera behind there, and that's a bit weird, huh? That's a bit weird. No, we don't want that. Get that out of there. Oh dear. Custom blaster, 2 battle boxes, sticker packs now, custom face shield, yes! Get some good Z's file. Get some good sleep file. That and some of us with conditions like cysts that turn up with the breast, we benefit from screen liming. Oh yeah, we do, yeah, literally. It has happened from the breast clinics. Yeah, it's important because like a lot of us have issues that aren't not every lump is breast cancer, but every lump should go to the doctors. Ah dear. It's really fun. It's really fun. Sorry, my voice is a bit, I don't know if you can tell, but a bit, because I talked for like 7 hours straight yesterday. And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I will say it doesn't really hurt very much. It just feels a little bit weaker than usual. So please excuse me if I'm a bit hacky up this morning. Oh dear. Oh. I will have a good stream, thank you! Take care, and I look forward to seeing your stream later. I bet you hit your goal in one stream, Vile. You're the kind of person who, I see that you've already upped your goal, but I also see you also maybe hitting it before the raid train even starts. I know your community, I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh dear. That reminds me, the lump needs to be scheduled. Oh yeah, you need to go back in and get that sorted as soon as possible. When it comes to anything like lumps, the longer you leave it, the potential worse your long-term prognosis is, so best to go to the doctor. Just as long as you're taking care. I am. Do not worry. We are being careful. I can't say what I had as an email this morning, but I did get an email from a company that does some energy stuff, and I was like, I mean... while I am not necessarily looking for any sponsorship, could it have come at a better time? Probably not. I am going to be getting up at like 5 in the morning and streaming in a couple of weeks. Oh dear. But probably not while we're doing a charity event. Not for the separate stuff. Energy juice, please. I'm a worry by nature. You're all good. You don't need to worry about me. We have a tighter care system in this house. We're very good at it. We've been doing this for a while, way before streaming. Dave, do you want to see, by the way, how far we got yesterday? Because we did pretty good. I did do a little bit more off stream because I wanted to finish the pink, and I did start the red. But nearly all the base colors are in right now because I'm not. This bit at the bottom isn't colored and the eyes aren't colored. So we've actually done a really good job. Also, welcome on in. Good morning. Coffee, the concept of coffee emailed. It did, yeah, no, coffee. The first person who ever made coffee emailed me this morning, was like, do you need any extra energy? And I haven't responded, but to be honest, yes. All I could do with some extra energy. Sunkoi, just the person I wanted to see. Congratulations on hitting your target after day 1. Very heckin' impressive. I wasn't sure if you were aware because I have a feeling that somebody might have donated off stream to you. But congratulations, because technically you did hit, I believe, your full goal on day 1. You were like one of 2 or 3 people who, like, when I woke up the next morning, had just completed their goals, and it was like, what? What? Oh dear. Wait, what? Oh, you didn't know? Sunko, yeah. No, your BOOBTOBER goal has been completed. You've raised $100. GG's. You were one of the first people to hit their goal. I think it was you and Messenger and Kels. Day 1, all of you hit your goal. It was very impressive. Because, yeah, in day 2, everyone was a bit shell-shocked because it was like, wait a second. Like, because you were, like, the only 3 people that were fundraising and you immediately all went bing. And so, yeah. Congratulations, GG Sunkoi. Yeah, I was literally, we were chatting earlier because I was like, has anyone told Sunkoi that they've reached their final goal on day 1? Did anyone tell them? Because I didn't. It probably should have been me that told them. Oh dear. The podcast is gorgeous. Thank you. It's going really well. I'm having a really good time with it. I don't know this character personally, but like, because I don't really watch One Piece, but it is still going really good, and I still really like how it turned out. And I just suddenly remembered that I don't have the wheel set up, so let me just get that wheel on my other screen. There we go. That's better, just in case, because I think, excuse me, I think we'll need it for later today. Heck. Yeah, it was the day one. I mean, to be fair though, we raised over $1,000 yesterday because of a stream that doesn't even take part in Boobtober. So it's been kind of a mad few days, especially considering that the raid train and the main event hasn't even started yet, and the team has already raised over $3,000. Multiple people have hit their stream goals in one stream. Yourself included, which Feathered, I don't know if you've seen what happened to Feathered Phoenix yesterday. Feathered had a goal, I think, of $200, and they've raised $1,100. Their campaign is absolutely bought. It looks so funny because all of their milestones were, funnily enough, before $200, and so when you look at their campaign on Tiltify, it looks really odd because all their milestones are right at the beginning, and then there's like an $1,000 gap. I even look at the overall total. I didn't even realize yours was full. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't see the exact moment it happened, because I don't think it happened while you were live on stream. I think it happened like you raided and then it happened. So I didn't notice it either. I was noticing it when I went back because I saw the total was a little higher than, because I lurk basically everyone's Boobtober streams if I'm awake. So I'll often have like 5 streams open at once just in case anyone needs any tech support. And I was, going around and I was like, the total isn't quite adding up to what I thought it would be adding up to. And oh, that was the other person, Lenny. It's because both you and Lenny technically finished your campaigns while being offline. But I think what's happened is you've raided into someone else and a person in their community has seen what you've done and then just gone back and donated or something. Because yeah, it definitely has been odd. Oh dear. Yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, obviously it's lovely. It's all really good stuff. Ah dear. And yeah, for us, we always... Oh wait, where's my pinned comment? Did it go? Do I not have a pinned comment anymore? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, let me go get that back really quickly. Yeah, there we go. And I want to not unpin it. Oh, it probably went away, didn't it? There we go. That should then be permanently. Yeah, we've been pinning other people's campaigns who haven't hit their goals to the top of the stream, so because we're not opening donations until the raid train, because a lot of my rewards are very raid train specific, and also I kind of just want everyone else to get in on it first. So we're not opening our own donations yet, but we do link to someone else's. So from my stream, if you want to donate to Boobtober, maybe consider donating to Isocia. They have some really good milestones. We're looking at doing some Etsy giveaways and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're from my stream and you want to donate to Boobtober, obviously there's no pressure, and please do not donate outside of your means. But if you did want to, you can donate via Isocia. I think that's a good way of doing it until I open my own ones, because I wouldn't want to just not stream. And it's obviously like, I'm going to talk about Boobtober while I'm live. I'm going to talk about breast cancer awareness because that's what I do. So I think this is probably a good in between. And I have been collecting some really good clips. If you are popping around and you do see me collecting some clips from your channel, if you don't want me to do that, just let me know. But if you're okay with it, what I'm doing is I'm collecting clips from people taking part in Boobtober, just to basically put together a little bit of a highlight reel, and to hopefully celebrate all of the people that streamed with us. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So yes, if you see me nipping around, some of the clips might seem a little odd, but it's one of those things that because I'll be editing together a whole video of it, they'll make sense in the context of where I'm putting them in the video. So I apologize if they seem a little odd on their own, but yes, there is context that will be added once they're all together. And yeah, I got some really good clips yesterday. Like we got a lovely clip from Moko made, where we basically have them just screaming about Boobtober, which is really kind of them, especially considering that they're not. Oh dear, it was very wholesome. A few of us, I think, were getting a little emotional about it, because having someone cheer so loudly for a charity that you care so much about is like, and they were like 100%, and so was their community as well. Their community was being really nice about it, because you worry, I don't want to push Boobtober on anyone, like, and I know a lot of people aren't comfortable talking about stuff like that, so I was like, when people outside of the community are asking like, oh, what are you doing when you say Boobtober, and it's like, I worry that people are going to be a bit on edge or concerned and stuff like that, because it is clickbaity, and it's clickbaity on purpose. But like, yeah, you worry. But no, they were really, really good about it. They showed us their collection of nipple tassels, which were very nice. They had some really nice ones. And then they showed us the video of them twirling their LEDs around like nipple tassels while shouting out BOOBTOBER. It was really wholesome and nice. It was very sweet of them, and they didn't have to do that, but they did. And they also helped Feathered raise so much money, and obviously upped our own total a whole lot. So it was really, really nice. It was so wholesome. It was really nice. Oh dear. And yeah, I hadn't had the opportunity to meet them before. I think it's just because if they normally start streaming at that same time, they're probably normally streaming when I'm eating dinner. So I wouldn't notice, because yeah, a lot of the people that I watch in the evening, so like after 8 p.m. kind of thing, or after I stream, I raid into someone and then I watch them for quite a while normally. So yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to meet them before, probably just because of that. And yeah, I'm really glad that I have now. They were very sweet. Also, Pixel, welcome on in. I recognize your name. Welcome, welcome. I hope we're doing well. We're having a bit of a sappy love huddle after everything wholesome that happened last night. Oh dear. We said it yesterday, it's clickbaiting for the right reasons. Yeah, we got raided yesterday by Nerdy Singer Kate, who is someone I often watch in the mornings before I go live, because they do really, really cool. When they were doing gaming yesterday, but they're a fantastic musician, and they popped in yesterday, and apparently because George recommended us, bless George, the sweetest bean, but George recommended us, and Kate was like, but they've got boobs in their title. Are you sure they're wholesome? And I was like, yeah, I get why streamers would be concerned, especially because Kate does a very like a PG stream, like it's very family friendly for the most part, so like not wanting to raid someone who has boobs in their title, like I do kind of get it, but they popped by on George's recommendation and we were able to put their mind at rest that we do have boobs in the title, and we know that it's very clickbaity, but it is clickbaity for a good cause when it comes to breast cancer awareness. Yes. Is the oddest yet amazing talent for spinning those tassels, and he wears them every Tuesday. See, again, like, he says stuff like that, and I'm like, how have I missed them? Like, we love boobs. How have I missed them? Oh my god. But yeah, it was really, really cool. I was quite tired by that point, and I was very emotional, and I got very blown away. Oh dear. But yeah, big thanks to them. I got a clip of them so that we can put in a special thanks. There's a few people we need to do some special thanks for. Some of them are in the BOOBTOBER team, to be fair, and some of them are, you know, people who have shouted out the campaign but not been able to take part themselves and stuff like that. So yeah, I do need to do some proper thankses basically, and we'll get those all together for the big stream at the end of the month where we do all of the giveaways as well, because I think a lot of people will turn up for the giveaways. And that way I can be like, well, you're here for the giveaways, but how about we also give thanks to the amazing people that cheered us on every step of the way and celebrated with us and shouted out the campaign and all that good stuff. So yes. Oh dear. Yeah, all over, very heckin' exciting. It does also mean that Feathered needs to do the Voodoo's pen giveaways, which is really exciting because they're really, really nice. They were showing them off on stream yesterday, and they are beautiful. I'll be honest, I had already seen them, and they are beautiful. But yes, I think they're expecting to like stream a little bit more into the month before they hit that, and no, they hit that on the first stream. Oh, there's Sonny! Sonny, look! Look at the total. Look at that. Do you see this? Do you see? 5 days. Look how much. Look how much people raised in 5 days. Isn't it mad? Also, good morning. A third of the way. I know. On day 5, we hit 3K. I was like, what? 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 And once again, this is without the raid train happening, which is like meant to be the way that we're generating a lot of hype for the event, which, by the way, signups are still open. For anyone in chat who is not aware, we are doing a raid train from the 12th to the 18th, but signups do close at midnight on the 9th, so you do only have 3 days left if you do want to sign up. Oh dear. Oh, exciting clickbait. Well, I never. Another one related to it. I hear for every 1,000 we raise is a giveaway for sex. Nope, not a giveaway away for... I don't think you can do that on Twitch. I'll be honest. I think that might be a giveaway that Twitch would look down upon, of like, you can't be giving that away. Even if it's for charity. That's not allowed. No. Oh dear. Yeah, I feel like Twitch would have words with us, and we definitely don't want to get banned. Because we want to be able to run BOOBTOBER again next year, and if we get banned, that might be difficult. Oh dear, there are things I don't think were possible on Twitch, and yet here we are. Oh, thank you for the generous donation of piss. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, it's all been really exciting, and it's all been very wholesome, and good stuff is happening. And again, all of this money goes towards more, like, funding more research when it comes to, again, preventatives, treatments, earlier detection, new surgeries, new methods to help people who have already got breast cancer, and hopefully one day a full cure for breast cancer. That's all going to a really, really good cause. I very much appreciate everyone who has donated. I appreciate everyone who's just shouted the campaign out as well. Like, this is the first year that I've seen this happen as much, where people are talking about BOOBTOBER that I've never met before. Which, because normally it's very much people within this community and maybe like a couple of extras and people from like the other team members communities, right? It doesn't really spread too far out of that. But this year it's definitely, that's not been the case. Like, it is spread quite far out of the original community. And like, yeah, there have been times where, like, when I came into Moko Mainstream, they were like, we know who you are. You're the BOOBTOBER person. And I was like, what? I've never met you before. How did you know? And so that's been really nice. And I feel like as well, seeing people shouting us out in different communities, talking about BOOBTOBER in different communities, because even if you're not comfortable talking about breast cancer yourself, like shouting the event out and having more people be interested, that doesn't just help this year, but that will help next year and the year after that and the year after that. Like, it has like a really long lasting positive effect, and yeah, we really appreciate it. We really do appreciate it. All the positive press and the people talking positively about it, yeah, it goes a long way. A lot of people will not take part in a charity campaign the first time they hear about it, and I understand why. There's a lot of very suspicious campaigning that happens on live streaming platforms where people are doing stuff with bad intentions. And so I completely get people being suspicious when they first hear about BOOBTOBER. But everyone talking so positively about it and everyone shouting it out so nicely and talking about what it is and stuff like that, without me being present, like I come and see the results afterwards, has meant that I feel like we've gathered quite a positive reputation, which is really, really good. That's perfect for charity. Right, I'm just getting Perona on the stream so that I'm not doing any wrong colours. I want to make sure I get my colours correct. There we go, okay. So I need to do reds and whites, or reds and golds, I think. Now maybe I'll do reds and like, I say I need to get the colours correct and then I start changing the colours immediately. I think it is red and white, and I think it's meant to be fluff. So, do I want to do that in black then first? Ooh, maybe. Okay, I might have to do this in black first, so I just threaded my needle with red. I guess I could go back over the top of it, as long as I'm careful. So yeah, the middly bit needs to be red, and... Oh, but no, I'm gonna do it in black. It would be easier to outline it first. When are we opening a PO? No, we can't open a PO box. It would just be full of piss. I don't wanna open a pisso box, no. Not allowed. I am not the kind of channel that can have a PO box, I think. We talk about fluids too frequently. Oh dear. No. I have so many jars to send. No! No, I don't. They're for this duck in the sky. They're not for me, also. You know, I understand that, well, as a priest for the duck in the sky, a lot of people do go through me, but like... No piss. Oh wait, Happen was first. A pisso box. Yeah, no pisso box. I don't want it. No. Oh dear. I'm gonna find out you're skinning off the top. I would never. And people are gonna come in and think that you mean about BOOBTOBER and then be real confused when we start talking about piss. Oh, Danielle, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear, someone turned funky colours. Yeah, see, I feel like as well as it being kind of grim, I'm just going to get concerned about people's general health, because I'm going to be like, why the hell is your piss blue? What have you done? Just because it's Boobtober doesn't mean you should be pissing pink. That's not good. I think you should go to a doctor. Yeah. Like, what is wrong? Why are you sending me your piss when you clearly should be sending the doctor your piss? What's that about? Oh dear. Magic piss, rainbow piss. Well, I mean, there's a nice way of putting it, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh dear. Talking about piss again, classic jelly. Shifty, welcome on in. I hope the rest of your stream went well. Sorry, I had to pop alert because I was just helping with some little tech support problems we were having. Oh dear. I mean, it's a common story. I feel like that is what I spend most of my Boobtober doing. When I'm not here fundraising, I am the local tech support. Hello, it is me. Tech support. Oh dear. I do my best. I was not built for tech support, but I try. I try hard so that people at least get some answers. Oh dear. Enough with boobs. What about piss? Right. You know, we've had Boobtober, ready for Pissvember. Oh no, Crimevember, isn't it? Alright. No Pissvember, but maybe Pissember. Pink piss for the boobs. No, pink piss go to the doctors. Not for, you know, it sounds nice in theory, but in practice, you should go to the doctors if your piss is pink. That's not normal. No worries, don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry, I will worry about it actually. I do feel bad because obviously this month I'm very preoccupied. So I do apologize. Even with Boobtober streamers, obviously, like, I'm lurking pretty much every single Boobtober stream while I'm awake, but I still feel like I'm not very active in the chat because of it. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I feel like I need to be there in case anyone has any issues, you know? So yes, I'm sorry. I am very sorry. After October is over, I will have more time. What do we do if we found a lump on our boob? Do we send the boob to Jelly? No, you go to the goddamn doctors. If you find a lump on your boob and you don't go to the doctors, I will ban you from my community forever. Forever. You will never come back. If we find out that you've got a lump and instead of going to the doctors, you've decided that you don't need to, I'll ban you and you're never going to be allowed to come back. And not only that, I'll put a mod note on you so that everyone I share mod information with knows exactly why you're banned. They'll know what you did. So, if you don't want to be permanently banned from this community, if you find a lump, make sure you go to the doctors. I'll threaten you. Be gay, do crime in November. You didn't really do much else? No, that's fair enough. The fact that they kept calling you babe. I don't think I've ever seen a board game so consistently call their players babe. Oh dear. I'm also full of worry at all times. Well, that's okay. Well, it's not great, but like, I can't stop that. But if you have a lump, go to the doctors. I said, don't worry about it. Yeah, well, that's a shame. If you find lumps, do not send it to me. If you send it to me rather than going to the doctors, I will also permanently ban you. You're barren, I can dig it. It's just like the board game is just, I was getting so confused because I was like, is the board game calling Shifty babe? Like, okay, what? And it was the board game calling Shifty babe, in fact. Weird, but fair. Oh dear. There we go. So yeah, it's got some extra details on the crown, so I'm going to put them in, even though I don't know how much of the crown you'll actually end up seeing. At least if I put them in, if you do see any of it, it'll look okay. It's board game flannel with Shifty. Yeah, like that's what it seemed like. Like, it was just odd. It was just very odd. Like, it was making me giggle because every time I was like, oh my god. What the heck, board game? The heckin' flirt at 100? What? Oh, dear. There we are. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do these bits. They're just meant to be, like, white and red, I think. Although, actually, no, you know what? We can leave that. That's fine. It's not perfect, but it will get changed when I put the white in there anyway, so that's fine. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And then I can go back in with the red, like I was going to. It'll be red and white with gold details, but I'll probably do those in beads because they're circles. And small circles in embroidery is like, nah. We don't do that. We don't do small circles in embroidery here. And then I'll probably have to go back over these and make them more clear later, but I'm kind of fine doing that. I just needed like something to give me a guideline of what I was doing. Yeah. Also, so I brought a thing. I got art to make now. Yay! Very hecking cool. Very hecking cool. Good luck. I hope that it goes well. Damn it. How dare they invite? Now Shifty's gonna be too busy for boob. Which, honestly, fair. I think many people this year are too busy for boob. Fair. It's been a busy year. Oh dear. There we go. Oh dear, apologies. No, do not worry. I am just messing. I'm just messing. Just jesting with you. Oh, it is not fair if you're the only one who's allowed to jest. That's jesterism. No, I'm allowed to jest too. Oh dear. I'm still considering. Well, I mean, if you want to take part in the raid train, you have 3 days. 3 days at this point. If you would like to, you'd be very welcome to. Of course. But it is sneaking up on us, to be fair. It's sneaking up on me. And it's my event. And even for me, I'm like, oh lord, it's nearly here. Oh, dear. I'm very excited about it though. The first stream that I'm doing for the raid train, heads up, is at like 11 p.m. my time. So, and I'm going until 3 a.m. I believe. I thought it was 2 a.m., but I think it might actually be 3 a.m. So the first stream is really, really, really late. That's why I've started using these, because it's easier for me to be quiet when I have these on. So yeah, it'll be the latest stream that I've ever done, and that's the opening of the raid train stream. Yes. Oh dear. So very, very late. It's very exciting though. I'm excited to do it. It is late, but it opens the stream up, the train up, and someone needed to open the train. It's like, listen, if no one else wants to open the train, I understand my duty. I will open the train. And so I will. Good morning, anime. What I was gonna say, Shifty, is there's no pressure for you to be there, because, and same to the rest of the mods as well, because it is so far out of my regular. Plus, we'll be like, we'll be being pretty quiet and stuff like that. We won't be doing anything too intense. My plan for the first stream of BOOBTOBER is to actually go through the calendar, go through everyone's scheduled streams, and just basically shout their channels out and let people know when they're going to be live, so that if people want to see any specific streams, that they can. So basically on the calendar, I can read the description that you put in when you described what your stream was going to be, and that's what we'll be basing it on. So if you do want to add more detail, again, you have 3 days. I will be pinging this in the Discord the day before as well, but it is just as a heads up. I will be reading through those live on stream. If you would like to add more detail, you can do so by editing the form. You should have an email sent to you when you fill in the form, and then you can change it via that. Because yes, I will be reading them. Basically just to tell everyone to go check you out and all that kind of stuff though. I put an evil laugh at the end of it, but really it's just to advertise your stream. Oh dear. Oh, so late. But it is the first stream of the raid train, and someone needs to open the raid train, and so it is me. Ah dear. When is the raid train week again? It is the 12th to the 18th of October. 12th to the 18th. 1 whole week or so. Come back to me. Club Penguin music. Go. Come on. You've got this. Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. Oh dear. So yes. What I would say, Shifty, have you joined the BOOBTOBER Discord? Because all the information is in there, and also you can also see how easy it is to sign up if you want to. I would say to anyone who has an interest in taking part, you probably want to be in the BOOBTOBER Discord. It gives you all of the overlays, it gives you all of the resources, it gives you the information you'll need, and there is a channel called How to Set Up, which is quite literally a step guide, like step-by-step guide to having a fully finished stream. So if you are interested, if you do want any extra information about dates, times, stuff like that, you'll find all of that in the BOOBTOBER Discord. That's what I would recommend if you have an interest in having more knowledge. That is the best place to find it. Yeah, I have not. Yeah, I would probably, again, even if you're not planning to take part this year, I would probably recommend joining if you have an interest, because it will be the same next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. Oh dear, we're not kicking people out of the server, especially we're not kicking people out if they're not taking part this year, because a lot of people are keeping an eye on it for next year. Because yeah. There we go. Oh dear. Also got a lurk. No, you're fine. Take care of yourself. Go have a nice lurk. Have a nice Friday. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I'm very excited. We've been, to be fair, very, very active in the Discord as well, I think. That was one thing where I was like, I want to make sure that we're keeping people updated, but a lot of the time, I haven't needed to, because someone else has come by and kept everyone updated, which has been great, because it means that I go type something out and it's already there for me, and I'm like, oh, fantastic, thanks everyone. So that's been really, really good. And yeah, so many people are finishing their campaigns day one. There's been a lot of hype, a lot of people meeting each other already, which is really, really nice. I have seen a lot of people using the Discord to find raid targets. I would say if you are streaming for BOOBTOBER, make sure that you are posting that in the Discord, because a lot of people are using that to see if anyone else is live doing BOOBTOBER. You can also do it by searching BOOBTOBER on Twitch, because obviously a lot of us are putting it in the title, but I think a lot of people are preferring at the moment to use the Discord. So if you do go live for BOOBTOBER, definitely worth popping that you're going live in the event self-promo. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea and a lot of people don't like doing self-promo like that, but we are recommending it just because if anyone specifically wants to finish their stream and raid into another raid train streamer, not another raid train streamer, another BOOBTOBER streamer, it makes you really easy to find. So yes. Especially because I'm lurking in channels and like, if people are like, you know, who should I raid into? I could be like, hey, maybe try this person. So it does help. It does help. You don't have to. I'd say specifically as well, if you are looking to fly under the radar, not posting in there will make you fly under the radar. So if that's your goal, there you go. Yeah, that is a way of doing it. But yeah, if you would rather if you do want to meet more streamers and you do want people to find you, it's a good way of doing it. Oh dear. There we go. Wow. All right. They need to get red in between all of them, and then we're going to go back around with white. I didn't do white in the bottom bit, but I think I probably need to do white in this bit just because it's a bit more detailed and I kind of need to neaten it up. Whoop, I say, as I put a knot struck directly into my work. Good job, good job. Ah, dear. Yeah, I am planning, by the way, as well, on streaming tomorrow as well. I think probably what we'll do today is, I think we will finish this character today just because there isn't a whole lot left to add, and then it's just all detail, so going back around it in black and adding some more bits like that. So I do think we will probably end up finishing this one today. So at the end of stream today, we will do a spinning of the wheel, get our wheel spin on, and pick the next character, and then we can go from there. They've still got a lot of very cursed options on there so far. The wheel has very much been favoring anime girls. Like, all of the people we've done so far have been in anime technically, because Pokemon isn't technically an anime. So yeah, maybe next time we'll have a character that is not an anime. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind it. If the wheel only wants to pick anime characters, that is up to the random wheel. It's just kind of nice to have a little bit of variety. You know, I'm not necessarily saying that I want to do Mr. Blobby, which I know is on the wheel, but maybe like a cartoon character would be nice. If the wheel is listening. if the spirits of the wheel are listening, maybe like a cartoon character. Oh dear. That being said, I am pleased with how this one's turning out, and they were a very pink character. They were a perfect pick for the wheel, to be fair. Since the last time, I have added Sweetheart onto the wheel, so we do have one new character, and Sweetheart was a really good pick. They're from Omori, and they're very, very pink. Also, Farron, welcome on in. Thank you for the posture check. You know, I'm sitting pretty good, but I do need to have a drink. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, immediately spilled that down me. Love that. Good job, mouth. Did I hear Omori? Yeah, yesterday. I think it was actually, was it Orphe's suggestion? Basically, we've been asking people if they know any pink characters that would suit this kind of art style. Let us know, and we'll add them onto the pink wheel. And I think Orphe raided yesterday and suggested Sweetheart from Omori, and Sweetheart is a very pink character. So yes, we added Sweetheart, so they are now an option of the next character that we might embroider. But it depends, because we have the wheel, and the wheel is quite full. Let me show you if you've not seen it before. There it is. It is quite the full wheel. So they are on there, but I cannot guarantee anything, just because there's a lot of characters on this wheel, and it's kind of completely random. So yes. But we will probably spin it at the end of the stream today. Out of all of them, who would I want to do? I mean, there are some that will be easier than others. Patrick Star would not be too difficult to do. So like as far as the simple one goes, if I wanted something simple, Patrick Star would be good. I do like Sweetheart's design. I like Spinel. Veronica would be a different one if we wanted to do a slightly harsher character. Yeah, I like how aesthetic the wheel is. Yeah, they let you put in, like, you can choose your custom colors and stuff, and I was like, well, if it's for Boobtober, I want them to still be distinct enough, but like, let's have it in like pinkish colors, because when it spins it looks very pink, which is very, very satisfying. So yeah, obviously if anyone can think of pink characters that would suit this style, so there are some characters people have suggested that I've kind of turned down. Birdo, Pinkie Pie, characters like that which are really, really round are not super easy to do quickly in embroidery because circles in embroidery kind of suck. So I have said no to certain characters just based on like how circular they are or how round they are. But yeah, and also if it's a character that I have no reference for at all. Some people have suggested characters that are technically pink, but like I don't even know the source material. And I'm not really comfortable doing a character where I don't know the source material, just in case there's something in it that I would not want to be showing as an embroidery, you know? Like, at least with One Piece, I know enough about One Piece that I don't feel worried about it. Whereas like, yeah, if it's something that I'm completely in the unknown about, I would be a little nervous that I might do something bad by accident. So yes, those are kind of the only things that I'm considering when I'm turning characters down. Is could there be something I'm missing because I just don't know the source material, and also are they really round? Because we have Kirby on there because Kirby's a pretty well-known pink character, but it would be like traffic cone Kirby or like vending machine Kirby or car Kirby where they have slightly more intense shapes. We wouldn't do round Kirby because, you know, I want to have a good time during Boobtober, and I think embroidering circles is a really good way of having a not good time. There we go. Let me just get that on there. Sorry, I need to. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. Should I remove the wheel maybe? I'm sure everyone's had their fill of reading through the pink characters at this point. Oh dear. There we go. Let me zoom that off. Nice. Oh dear. But yeah, I think we have, to be fair, I do think we have a pretty good collection of characters. A lot of those were suggested by the community as well. This one was suggested by the community literally just a couple days ago, and it happened to come up in the next wheel spin. So you never know, maybe it will be Sweetheart this time because that was the most recently added one. But yeah, no, there's a, I'll be honest, I'll be happy to do any of those characters. There's none of them there that I'm like, I don't want to do that one. Oh, except for Mr. Blobby. I'm a little nervous about Mr. Blobby. I added Mr. Blobby because it was cursed and kind of funny, but out of all of them, Mr. Blobby is probably the one that I'm most nervous to do because, again, round shapes and also kind of terrifying. Round shapes and just generally uncomfortable to look at, you know? So, yeah, out of all of them, Blobby is kind of creepy. Blobby is very creepy, yeah. I think out of all of them, the only one I'd be a bit nervous about is Mr. Blobby, and it nearly landed on Mr. Blobby before, and I was watching it like, please, keep going, keep going, keep going, because Mr. Blobby was very, very close to Perona. But thankfully, we got Perona! We got One Piece, yay! Rather than Mr. Blobby. I think Mr. Blobby is the only one on the list, though, that I'm like, about, but so many people suggested Mr. Blobby, and like, I get it, I do get it. They are a very pinkish character, but they're more like, well, I might have to go down the store to get a specific embroidery thread Mr. Blobby color, but yeah, they're probably the only one that I'm a bit nervous about on the list. The rest of them I feel pretty confident we could do, and I feel like, at least with Mr. Blobby, if it's not very good, that's kind of the vibe. I feel like that's also the vibe Mr. Blobby gives in general. Blobby is a nightmare fuel. Are they still a thing? I think they cameo in things sometimes. Like sometimes they'll just appear somewhere as a joke, but I don't think they do very much. And I know that the old Mr. Blobby suit was on eBay at one point, and like a couple years ago, because everyone was posting about it on Twitter, like, oh my god, you can buy the original Mr. Blobby suit, and it was like expensive as well. Like people were bidding a lot on it, and it was on eBay. So I don't know if the original Mr. Blobby is probably around at this point, but they do seem to like cameo on things sometimes. Yeah, and that's about it. Which is probably for the best, to be honest. That's probably for the best. Oh dear. There we go. There we are. Cool, okay, yeah. I do need to do something with these. I might do them in a dark purple. They are black, but I don't really feel like filling them in black. I think dark purple might be a bit more fun, so I think I'll just fill them in that and pretend that it's black. 5 Nights at Blobby's. I mean, if someone hasn't already done that, somebody needs to. Because I feel like Mr. Blobby is far scarier than the animatronics. Also, like, sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted, but I'm sure there are like clips of Mr. Blobby online where it's like kind of terrifying. Mr. Blob, not Mr. Beast, Mr. Blobby. Like, doesn't he like come through a wall at one point? Oh my god, there's so much. There's Watch Mojo, top 10 what the heck Mr. Blobby moments. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my god. What is Mr. Blobby? What is Mr. Blobby? I do wonder. Oh god. Oh yeah, he does that. Yeah, he... The horrifying case of Mr. Blobby. There's a lot of slime as well, which I do have to be a bit careful for now that I know that is, yeah. Mr. Blobby breaking things. Mr. Blobby being a menace to society for 3 minutes. I kind of want to see this. Can I show you this? Let's see. Is it possible for me to show you these? Yeah, it is. Wait, I might need the other Captain TV. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna leave the other music on in the background just in case any copyright music plays during Mr. Blobby. For anyone who's not met Mr. Blobby before, by the way, this is Mr. Blobby. Oh god. I'm so... No. He doesn't really talk, he's just aggressive. Oh my god. Yeah, like, honestly, 5 Nights at Mr. Blobby's. I can see that being a good thing. Oh dear. You know, can you understand why people suggested this guy? Why is he so loud? You calm down, Mr. Blobby. You're too loud. Oh dear. Also, by the video quality, you can kind of tell that he's been around for a while. He's not a new thing. Talking in cod zombie noises, he does. Yes. Yeah, screw you. Screw your flowers. Get out. I really wish I knew the context of this, because it definitely does seem more like a wrestling match than it does anything else. Oh dear. Yeah. I think everyone gets the idea, right? You'll get the idea of what Mr. Blobby is. I can probably stop now. Yeah, so that's what people wanted. That's what people wanted. So we added them to the wheel. They're the only one I'm worried about. I think anything else, I'm pretty confident about embroidery. But But Mr. Blobby specifically makes me anxious. Oh dear. They're pretty good though. I mean, they're pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't love Mr. Blobby? Oh dear. The crossover we didn't need. He just normally just crashes through sets like on Noel's Funhouse. Yeah, there he is, crashing through everything, occasionally wrestling people. You know, that's important. That's important, Mr. Blobby lore, that he is in fact, I don't remember what the belts are called, but he has an important wrestling belt at some point. Oh dear, Mr. Blobby, you might not like the surprise then. No. No. Is this the Shifty collab with Mr. Blobby that none of us need? No, Mr. Blobby jumping through the drywall. Shoot, we just built that wall. Oh my god. Heck. Happy birthday, Jelly. Here's Mr. Blobby. I think I would legitimately be anxious. You know, I think it would bring out real anxiety from me if Mr. Blobby did come into my house. It's just that's unpredictable energy that I'm just not ready for, you know? It's too much. It's too much energy. Oh dear. Also, I think that music might be a bit loud again, huh? I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to getting everything sorted with these headsets. It's meant to make me yell less, but I still feel like I'm yelling a lot. Happy birthday, it's blobbing time. No. Oh dear. To be fair, I don't know if anyone is actually ready for Mr. Blobby. I think a lot of people think they're ready, but when it comes down to it, your house is now waterproof, but is it No. No, it is definitely not Blobby proof. What I will say is though, I do think it's more likely that Mr. Blobby would come in through the ceiling rather than in through a wall, because the walls are pretty sturdy, but the ceilings and the floors, maybe not so much. So if Mr. Blobby was going to suddenly show up at the house, I think it would be via floor to ceiling rather than anything else. Yes. More Blobby in the walls. Like Attack on Titan where the wall crumbles, but it's just Mr. Blobby. I do like that idea. Maybe if Mr. Blobby gets picked, we'll do that one scene from Attack on Titan, but put Mr. Blobby into it. Oh dear. Hot drop Blobby. No. And then they get caught in the plastic bag crime scene tape. Yeah, Shifty's actually seen our house now, and we do have one room taped up with like plastic over it, so it does look like a crime scene. It's just to keep the dust in, like I promise, it's just to keep the dust in. There's nothing suspicious happening in that room. But yes, it does look very suspicious. Oh dear. I saw the room that Jelly does their rituals in. You did! You did see my ritual room. It's really cool, right? I saw the cult room. It's pretty cool, right? It's the one we've put the new floor in, but it's a lot more sturdy than it used to be, so we can have more people jumping up and down on it now than we used to, which is important for rituals. Yeah, it's pretty cool. One day it'll be finished, and I'll be very excited. Until then, I stream from the cupboard. It looks way bigger in real life. In stream it looks small, but in real life it looks huge, yes. And Shifty will say that's true, right? Shifty. Alright, Shifty. Got my lovely big stream room here. Oh dear. I'm sure Gary appreciates it. Oh god. We love Gary. Who doesn't love Gary, am I right? Everyone. Gary's kind of pink. Well, this is a different Gary now. I'm thinking of SpongeBob Gary, which I don't think is the same Gary, but also I have not been told that it's not the same Gary. But yeah, Gary is kind of pink, but I guess I've already got Patrick, who is probably pinker than Gary. Yeah, I'm actually going to do Faith the Unholy Trinity, but embroidery, I feel like it actually would suit embroidery quite well though, because you could just do a black background with the outlines in neon, and I think it would look pretty cool. Oh dear. I mean, I hope it's not the same Gary. I mean, there's a part of me that imagines that the SpongeBob lore would do that though. It's been a very long time since I've watched SpongeBob, but like there was a lot of weird and confusing things happening in that world. Like I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Gary was like a mafia boss or cult leader or anything like that. Oh dear. No, I just saw, but the phone Twitch has a phone. Oh, does it? Ooh, fancy. Is Twitch giving some attention to Twitch mobile? Because I often, like after stream when I need to like, you know, de-stream and like have a bit of a walk around and stretch and stuff, I'll often switch onto mobile. So like go from my PC to my mobile so that I can go to a bigger space so I can do some proper stretches. But yeah, like I never talk once I go into Twitch mobile normally because I find it really hard to type. To be fair, that could also be an issue with my phone. But like, yeah, so if they're doing any improvement to the mobile, that would be really good because it means like after I've raided, I don't have to immediately lurk to do stretches and stuff. So that sounds like a good thing. Maybe. Yeah, please Twitch. Look at Twitch mobile. It needs help. Look at it there. It's struggling. Help us. Many of us like to watch Twitch on mobile, especially after streaming. I know it sounds really odd to like immediately leave your computer, but like I think sometimes I need to is like just to stop looking at a screen for a minute. So I often will put it on audio and just listen to it for a bit, and I do be liking that. It works well for me. Oh, that was putting my thumb directly onto the needle. Is it okay? Are you good? Do you want to bleed? No? You're fine? It's fine. Oh dear. It would be fun because Twitch Mobile is twitching and Twitch PC. It is. Twitch Mobile kind of is not the best at the moment. Well, maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. And I think a lot of people watch Twitch on mobile these days, especially with phones getting better and better. So like, it kind of makes sense for them to put some more effort into it, I think. Dark mode doesn't want to stay dark. Yeah, get ready to be blinded by your phone. Oh dear. Alright, after this, we're going to, I think, do we want to do shadows first, or do we want to do... No, we should, oh no, we'll do the white bit around the crown first, actually. And then maybe we'll do shadows and highlights, and then we'll go around in black again. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Like I said, we're actually, because we've got all the larger pieces of colour in now, these next bits are the bits that I really enjoy doing. It's like adding all the shadows, adding all the highlights, doing all the fun little bits that kind of make it look more funny and cool and stuff. Yeah, all the extra colours in the hair, I like all those bits a lot. They're some of my favourite bits to do. So now that we've got all the base colours in, which does take a really long time, like we were going, I know we obviously got distracted and we talked about tits a lot, which is pretty normal for this channel. We got very distracted yesterday, but we still did stream for like 7 hours. And we didn't even get all the colour put in, so like it really does take such a long time getting all that done. But it's worth it. It's worth it for this next bit. The all-new flashbang feature. Disable dark mode at random times when you least expect it. God, that would be terrifying. I think it would make me actually physically jump. Oh, when I was downloading clips yesterday, so there was a clip from Kev's channel, so before I like went through the whole thing, I was like, oh, I'll go see what this clip is then. Because maybe this clip from Kev would be a good one for BOOBTOBER stuff. And it literally said in the title that there was a jump scare, and it still got me. That I still jumped. Like, what? God damn it. It was so late at night as well. I was like, oh my god. Like, full on jump out of my screen kind of thing. And it's I was warned. I don't know how Kev survived it. I was warned. Also, Jelly, I name my sea muffin Subnautica Booby. Oh, hell, that is the best name. There is literally no better name than that. Of course I made it pink. Hell yeah. You doing well with your Subnautica playthrough? I think you said it's not your first time playing it. Have you ever completed Subnautica? Out of curiosity. Because I know it is a game you can finish, right? It's just a bit of effort. Bit of effort and time. Oh dear. A lot of people I know that played it never finished it though. They just had a nice time swimming around. No, and that's why I'm playing it. Yee! Nice, nice. All right, I need the white thread, which I should have some. Oh, I have a needle. Wow, cool. I love it when I just find needles in my drawers. Thanks, me. Very cool. I am also being sarcastic. I don't like that at all. Why is that there? Oh dear. Quote, I had great ideas and no one listens to me and I want to burn everything. It's not filthy, it's true. I have great ideas. Great ideas. Like spending all of October talking about titties. Best ideas. You cannot deny this is the best idea you've ever heard. Ever. Finally finish it because I might be less scared if I'm not alone. Aww. Past Jelly be like, future Jelly's gonna be so mad. Places surprise needle. It's, I think what happens is I see like, because I've left some thread in the needle, right? I see that I've left, like there's thread there and I'm like, oh, that's a thread. Let me put it in my thread drawer. Not noticing that there is like a needle attached to it. And that's why there's thread there. It's because it's like thread on a needle. Because this is definitely not the first time that I've done that. I have done this quite a few times. This is a recurring issue now. That I keep putting thread with a needle on it back into the thread drawer, assuming that it's just thread. Oh, yeah. Yesterday there was some scary moments. I know that there are like some teleporting jellyfish kind of monsters, which are kind of cool. I don't know if they're dangerous or they're just like a sea creature, but I've seen pictures of them and they're, I imagine, pretty scary if you come across them in the game, but like from just looking at the pictures, I think they look pretty cool. They look pretty sick. But yes, probably scary to come across face to face in the game. Oh dear. There we go. Tony's on drawers. You need needles in my drawer, and I was thinking Twitch friendly. I am Twitch friendly. I'm very Twitch friendly. Did you know? Did you know that I'm incredibly, like, we're an 18+ stream, but we're actually very, very friendly. We're Twitch friendly, just not family friendly, you know? We're boob friendly. We like all boobs. Every boob is a good boob. Subnautica gets spooky really quickly. They kill you, they can teleport you out of your vehicle. Ooh! That's very cool though. It's cool though, I like it. The only 80+ stream, yeah. Yeah, we're grandpa stream. Dear. We have a good time though. We have a good time. We talk about tits. We raise awareness for breast cancer stuff. I need to get some new breast cancer facts because I feel like because a lot of you obviously pop back, which is very kind of you. Thank you so much for all of the support. Just to be clear, just watching BOOBTOBER stream supports BOOBTOBER, so thank you so much for all of the support, everyone who's popped by and like continuously watched me talking about tits. I really appreciate it. Even if you have me on lurk in the back, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot, and it pushes us in the algorithm so we can find more people and talk to them about tits as well. Thank you so much. Oh dear. But yes. Wholesome stream talking about charity. Yes. I am having fun. I'm glad. Hell yeah, I'm also having a good time. I like doing these kind of embroideries. They're fun. Oh dear. And especially when they're going well, and I know that I'm about to get to a bit which is very exciting, which I am nearly at a bit that is very exciting. So yes, it's extra fun when I know that I'm about to do a bit that I really like. We are sick in the game, so that's why it's scary. I do find illness to be quite terrifying. Like when you have like a timer on you like that, very spooky. We can spread the boob agenda, yeah! Again, like we were talking about this earlier, but so many people have been talking about BOOBTOBER when I'm not even there. So then I go into another stream and they're like, oh, it's you! Someone was talking about you earlier, and I'm like, what? Who's talking about me? Who's been speaking about me? What they've been saying? It's all lies, I promise, unless it's good things, in which case it's all true. But no, people have been going and talking about BOOBTOBER in other people's streams, which obviously, I do have to say, like, try not, you know, we're all very excited. There is obviously a boundary of try not to take other people's streams over with, like, BOOBTOBER stuff. As much as it's for a good cause, I think it could be quite distracting as the other streamer who's trying to do an entertaining stream. But from the sounds of it, that's at least so far not what people have been doing. People have just been going, talking about that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that there are events happening on Twitch to do with it, and then leaving it at that, which means, yeah, I do very much appreciate, I appreciate the, what do you call it? The heckin' support. Like, yeah, that's the word for it. The support and the enthusiasm. The enthusiasm is the word I was thinking of. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Thank you everyone so much who has been spreading stuff around about it and painting BOOBTOBER in a positive light. Like I said earlier, that doesn't just help us this year, that also helps us like in the future as well, because it means streamers are more likely to take part with us next year. A lot of streamers don't take part in BOOBTOBER the first year they hear about it because, you know, they want to verify that it's a good cause and that, you know, we're not doing anything shady under the table. So they kind of just keep an eye on it the first year to see if it's something that they might be interested in the future. And yeah, when you spread good stuff about BOOBTOBER, where you talk about it positively online, you know, it makes a really, really big difference long term, because it means next year, people that have heard the positive things you've said about it are more likely to take part. And when it comes to breast cancer awareness, the more people that are spreading the awareness, the best, because the more people you reach, and the more people that will be more aware of the risks of breast cancer. So yeah, no, I really, really appreciate it. Everyone's doing an amazing job and, you know, going above and beyond for it. So it's very heckin' wholesome. It's very cool to see. Ah dear, and I hope that BOOBTOBER, for all the streamers that have taken part so far, has been a fun event to take part in. And if anyone does have any concerns, please do DM me. My DMs are now, thankfully, we've managed to fix them, so they are open on Discord, and you can DM me. And if you have any interest in taking part, if you have any concerns about it, or if you have any questions that you want answered, we do have the BOOBTOBER Discord, of course, which does have a lot of answers in it, but if you had any more, I guess, personal questions about your own campaigns and stuff like that, please do reach out. I don't know why I can't copy it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should be able to just copy and paste it again. We're not doing anything shady under the table, and that applies to this stream. Yeah, we're not doing anything shady. We've actually been pretty good, I want to say. Dakoba, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We've just finished getting all the base colors in, so now we're going to go back and start putting in highlight and shadow. I'm going to start with shadow because I like getting that in and then going back for some highlight. Oh dear. But yeah, no, we've just been gushing about how sweet everyone's been around BOOBTOBER and how, you know, everyone's been spreading, like, not just awareness of breast cancer, but they've been talking positively about the event, which is really, really, really cool. And it's been really helpful. And it's mean, like, again, actually, Peter's a good example. Someone who is not taking part in BOOBTOBER, who I had not mentioned BOOBTOBER to, but when I entered their stream was like, oh, Jelly, you're doing boob stuff, right? How did you know? So yeah, it's been really, really cool. A lot of people that aren't even taking part this year or have never taken part before are still talking about the event and talking about breast cancer, and it's just really, really cool to see. It makes me really happy, and thank you everyone who's been spreading positivity around BOOBTOBER. Again, it makes a massive difference. It really does. I cannot emphasize enough how much positivity that spreads. So yeah, massive thanks. Do I want to use this colour? I don't know if I want to use that colour. I do think maybe a purple, or maybe a blue? Maybe a blue, actually. Should we do a dark blue? I haven't done a dark blue as shadow yet. Let's do a dark blue. Oh dear. Jelly is a boob person. I am a boob person. I do my... Oh, sorry, yes. I do my best to spread the news. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Like, there's so much you can do for breast cancer awareness that isn't just make money or donate money, and stuff like, you know, talking about people that are fundraising, or talking about events for fundraising, or just talking about breast cancer in general. Like, you don't need to be associated with a fundraiser to do that. You should be able to just talk about it, and it's really, really good, and I like it a lot. I thought you were an ass woman. I mean, yeah, but we don't protect the asses, we protect the tits. I'm a tit lady when it comes to protection. Oh dear. Hell yeah, we don't do butt cancer. Someone else though, listen, you want to start a butt cancer campaign? Go for it. Heck, can go for it. I mean, November, a lot of people do testicular and prostate, which I know is more male leaning, but it's something. I thought these are the most vulgar superhero names. I can be both. I can be both a boob person and a butt person. Who says that I have to pick one or the other? Why can't I be both? Actually, you know, Shifty brings up a very good point. Why can't I be both? Why do I have to pick? Why can't I have it all? I want to be both a butt person and a boob person. I'm greedy. Let me be everything. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Oh dear. You cannot limit us. Oh dear. Buttonary. Exactly. Buttonary. Oh, I need to get some dark shadow around there. The dark purple is a pretty intense shadow, but I think this is a pretty intense character from the looks of it. They have very intense eyes, that's for sure, so I think it should fit just fine. There we go. And just make sure that these bits are kind of filled in. There we go. Have one of each. Exactly, exactly. A boob and a butt. Just one boob. Oh dear. I'm actually still waiting for the last part of one of my final giveaways. Maybe I should chase that up at some point. I feel like it should have arrived last week. Maybe it'll arrive today, I guess. It could arrive today. Oh dear. I want to get my streamer giveaway stuff done. Oh dear. You can have both of them come over. Oh. Wait. Won't Sonne and Jason get jealous? Because I'll tell on you. You're not including them. They need to be included. Oh dear. Alright, get that there. Nice. And then some shadow across it. Oh, actually, where would the shadow be there? You need to think about that for a bit longer. We'll think about that one because I need to work out exactly where I want the shadow to come from there. I'm not exactly sure yet. There we go. It's gonna look very dramatic right now because there's no highlights. So get ready for like there's a lot of dark blue to suddenly pop out of nowhere. Oh, it'll make sense, I promise. It'll make sense. You like our boob ghost, Dakoba? We have little boob ghosts so that you can spread around a little bit of spooky and booba. Because we have that boob ghost, but then we also have the pink booba ghost, which has like a little, it has a little, oh, I have Schleeves' one. I like Schleeves' one, but we also have the plain one. Yeah. Until I ring on my finger with Freeman. I mean, this is very true. This is very true. Fair enough. Fair enough. You bring up a good point. Yeah, we have, oh, you have a little ghost as well. Yes. Also, Dakota, sorry, I've been lurking a lot in Pete's streams in the mornings again because obviously I've been enjoying the Twitch play Final Fantasy IX. I know they finished it. I was so surprised they finished it. When they got past, what was it, the bit in Pandemonium with the lights? Oh my god. Oh my god. It was something. Sorry, I've been lurking, but this popped into my main podcast. Thank you for sharing. I like that very much. That's good. That's good. All right, if anyone's doing butt charity stuff, you've heard it here first. August is your month so that you can do buttgust. You can do buttgust. That's a really good one. I like that a lot. Good buttgust. Oh dear, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. That's a really good name. Oh my god. Buttgust. Oh dear. Good. Yes. Oh dear. The ghost has quite a booty. Yee! The ghost has always had a booty. There's many booty ghosts here. we have our resident booty ghosts. Cough cough, Shifty. We have, but you know, we're always welcoming more booty ghosts. Like, you know, we don't mind having extras. That's fine. We'll have more booty ghosts. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, it was quite impressive. Yeah, I was watching them do that for the longest time, and I was the fact, because it's for anyone who's not more familiar with Final Fantasy IX. Basically, streamer Pete Swanson has been doing an event where at night they are playing Final Fantasy IX. So when they're sleeping, but it's like more like Twitch plays Final Fantasy IX. So kind of like how Twitch plays Pokemon was run, but like with Final Fantasy IX. And there is a section in disc 3 where you need to, within the time limit, get through this light section without touching the lights, and the lights are changing frequently as they're moving around a lot. You got 30 seconds to get through that and then get to the next screen. And it's really, like, it's one of those things where it can be a little difficult the first playthrough anyway, because you need to work out, because if you touch one of the lights, it will spawn a monster and you have to fight it. And if you're fighting the monster, near guarantee you won't get through in time to get to the next part, right? So that's kind of why it's hard. It's hard because of that. So you can imagine the Twitch chat doing that bit there was just, people were very determined though. People were really giving it their all, but like, that's hard. And that was obviously very difficult. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a whole year away. I mean, true, it is a whole year away. Can we not wait a year for Buttgust? Because Buttgust is really good. Also, Danny, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're going to be finishing Perona, hopefully, today, so that we can spin the wheel and start a new character tomorrow. I expect... Will we get one more character done or two more characters? We might get one or two more characters done. It's your birthday! Happy birthday! Have a lovely birthday! Oh my god. Have you got... Because I think did you mention something about getting some books or like a massive pack of books? Have you got any new books for your birthday? I hope that you got some really good ones. Maybe some nice hardbacks or something like that. Dan, thank you for the hydrate. And we're doing Final Fantasy X. What we're doing on Titus, you named him Titted. Very nice. We like Titted. Titted is a good name. That's the real name that Titus was hiding from us all along. Oh dear. I do really like Final Fantasy X. I have enjoyed watching some Final Fantasy X speedruns as well. And I did play that one growing up as well. I probably got more attached to 9, but I still do like 10. I don't dislike 10, that's for sure. Oh dear. Oh dear. I already had those Monday. Mum gave them to you early. Aww. Hell yeah. I'm glad in that case. I just hope you enjoy the rest of your birthday then. Oh dear, have an amazing birthday. Do you have any plans for like going out for dinner, or are you just gonna take it chill and have like not too much stress? Oh dear. Obviously everyone likes to celebrate their birthday differently. There we go. Got 6 books all together from friends and a reading pillow from the nan and a Kindle stand. Oh my god. Wow, it's like people really know you. There's so many book stuff. Oh dear, but I mean that's perfect for someone like you who's reading so often. Oh, lovely. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your birthday. Zomberti, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I don't know if you saw Zomberti, but we've hit over 3K now. Oh dear. We're doing really good. 5 days in and we hit $3,000 raised for BCRF. For anyone who is popping in here for the first time, BCRF is who we raise money for doing BOOBTOBER, and they are the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. If you get breast cancer, which obviously we hope everyone here does not, but statistically, you know how it is. But yeah, if anyone here does ever suffer with breast cancer or know anyone who suffers with breast cancer, they will benefit from the research that BCRF does and has done. BCRF is the leading charity when it comes to breast cancer research. They've had some huge breakthroughs over the years, including better treatments, better surgeries, earlier detection methods and things like that. They've done a huge amount of research into it. They are doing a lot into metastatic breast cancer right now. So if you do want to learn more about them, you can !! BCRF and it will take you to their website, and yeah, that's where all of the money is going. All the money we're raising for charity is going to BCRF because they're really amazing beings who are doing some really amazing work for charity, and we want to support them with that. Yes. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, I did see it. So exciting. It was very exciting. I'm going to my favourite restaurant, but they didn't have space. And that's a bit late for me. So me and Nana go to McDonald's because we share them. God, if you share a birthday with your man. Oh, I bet they love that. I bet that's brought them so much joy sharing the birthday with you. Hell yeah. This drink's out. No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Oh dear. BCRF, there they are. That's the charity we raise money for. They're really, really good. And again, like, it's a really good charity to raise money for on a platform like Twitch because, yeah, they basically, wherever you live in the world, because they're obviously the research, they don't hoard it to one country. You do benefit from their research. So yeah, whoever you are, wherever you live in the world, you do benefit from BCRF. And that's why we choose to fundraise for them, because they're really hecking cool. Ah dear. I got her a floor cleaner. It's one of the ones that's spinning head and can be used on tiles and windows. Oh my god, fancy. Oh dear. You're close, you're gonna. I saw, we actually talked a little bit about that earlier because we're going over people who have been fundraising. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Oh dear. She does, and we get extra cake too because there's 2 people. So she takes her cake to work with friends, and then my cake goes to friends. Aww, lovely. Sounds like a heckin' plan. That sounds like a good plan. Sounds like you got a well-oiled birthday machine. Oh dear. All right, let's get some face shading in, or specifically, I guess, some fringe stuff. There we go. Is to get like a some little fringe bits in. I was going to do these in black originally, but I'm actually going to do them in the blue, I think, because it's dark enough on the pink hair that it stands out quite well. And if I can avoid using black for anything other than outlines and like shadow, complete shadow, I think that's pretty good. There we go. And just get some little teeny tiny dashes. And then here, there we go. I will probably want to go back and put some highlight as well, so I need to leave a few spaces for some highlight. And then I'll need to go back and add eyelashes because she's not had eyelashes this whole time, and it definitely does make it look a bit spooky at this stage, not having eyelashes. So we do need to go back and add those in. Being said, she is getting a lot more detailed very, very quickly, which is the plan. Hell yeah. Because obviously we won't get spoiled, but it's fun sharing a birthday. Hell yeah. I always thought it'd be fun. I'm kind of glad I have my own birthday because I'm a selfish being and it's nice to have it myself. But there is something nice about having that shared experience, which is really fun, and especially when it's within family as well. Oh dear. Dakoba what? Dakoba what? What have I said? What did I do? Why are you giving me the sussy look? What did I do, huh? I didn't do anything sussy. In fact, I've been the opposite of sussy. I've been talking about charity, which is exceptionally not sus. I've been so good. I've been the goodest of beans, and if you tell Santa anything else, I'll fight you. Which would then make me not a very good bean, arguably, but it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. Oh dear. Lack of eye. Okay, fair. Alright, I take my aggressive comments back. Sorry. Please excuse me. I'm very aggressive when it comes to breast cancer and boobtober and all that kind of stuff. I lose all of my filters, my bad. Oh dear. Oh, there we are. And get this around here. We have some nice shadow underneath the crown. There we go. Now, if you want to fight, let's go. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Careful, I'm soft. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that will be good. Oh dear. Hell yeah. I always wanted to get good at fighting, but then I never did any of the effort to actually get good. Like, because I had friends who did like boxing and stuff like that. I'd see them and I'd be like, whoa, I want to do that. And instead I decided to do classical guitar and art, so I did not practice the right things if I wanted to get good at fighting. And I guess in hindsight, it's probably a good thing that, because I use probably art a lot more these days than I think I'd use like boxing. Unless I really got into boxing, in which case maybe I'd be like a boxing streamer. Could you imagine me as a boxing streamer? Like coming onto stream and doing boxing matches instead of doing embroidery? It'd be a very different jelly stream, that's for sure. I might not have met a lot of you. Oh damn, a black belt in judo, but because too blind to see opponents. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, I never did anything like that, but there were many times where I was interested in it. Yeah, but then I was also like one of those kids that was like interested in like every single hobby, but only took a couple on really seriously, which was crafts and music. Oh dear. And yeah, I don't think I regret those. I think I picked some good ones. I like the stuff that I do. Dear. Might just want to have one in there. There we go. It's feeling a little empty that side, you know? And get a little bit more shadow here. And then... yeah, that's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty cool. I don't know what I want to do on the crown because, like, there's a part of me that does want to add shadows, but I'm also, it's already quite busy. I don't know how much shadow to add. How much shadow can I add without it looking even busier? Might be kind of difficult. I'm not the best with that sort of thing. I do have a habit of making everything look exceptionally busy, so I don't know if I can get that one right. Oh dear. Okay. What? What? There's a little pinky gap there. Enjoy my birthday though. I do enjoy cake. Oh, see, I'm very up on... see, the other day I would have told you, I would have said, no, I like cake, but it's not my favorite. But then someone reminded me that coffee cake's a thing. And since then, I have just been... yeah, pretty much since that stream, I have been craving a coffee cake, like, every single day. And I, again, am an adult who could go out and get themselves a coffee cake. And I honestly, at this point, probably should. Because it's been, like, I think 3 or 4 days that I have really been craving coffee cake. So maybe I have to go get myself one. Because, yeah, I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not really that big of a fan of cake. And I think that's still true for the most part. But I am a fan of coffee cake. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. But, like... I do like coffee cake. I think coffee cake's pretty great. And I haven't had one for a really long time. So maybe I'll treat myself to a coffee cake during like raid week. I mean, if I'm getting up at 5 AM anyway, I might as well have 5 AM coffee cake. I feel like if you ever need a coffee cake, it's at 5 AM. Maybe I'll do that. Oh dear. There we go. Wow. I got a brown belt but quit because I was only fighting kids way too young and I was scared to go up against because they were stronger parents. I got scared. No, honestly, fair anime. I don't know, it's their cup of coffee jelly. No, it's a cup of tea with my coffee cake. Coffee cake is like the opposite of a cup of tea. Oh dear. But a cup of tea does go surprisingly well with a coffee cake. I like vanilla cake with, ooh, chocolate orange. I do like chocolate orange. I definitely associate chocolate orange very much with Christmas, which I think is Terry's fault. But like, yeah, I do like chocolate orange also. I think chocolate orange is pretty swell. Hell yeah. There we go. Just get some little shady bits in there. A little shading in there. These aren't actually purple, but I made them purple because I think it suited the color palette I was working with. Artist creative license. That's what it's called, creative license. I used creative license to make these purple, the color that I wanted them to be. Oh dear. I was like falling at the time, they were like 18 to 20. Oh my god, yeah, that would probably spook me as well, anime, to be fair. And I was like a pretty boisterous kid, and I think that would spook me. There we go. Blame Terry. Or Sonne. Could blame Sonne, true. There's never too late to blame Sonne. I've got a vanilla sponge and fresh cream in the middle of 2 layers, and it's so good! Hell yeah. Ah, dear. Go. Ooh. And nice. Okay. There's a little bit more in there. I have a lot more to add, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And it is getting more detail, and I'm liking, I think the cold blue was a good choice because, again, if she's around ghosts a lot, doing a warm color I think would be a little odd. She's a ghosty lady. I don't think she herself is a ghost, but she's a ghosty lady. I'm happy that I was really good at it. Hell yeah, as you should be. Hell yeah. Even if you don't practice anymore, it's like, you were good at it. Still worth being proud of. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, I think a lot of this shoulder will be probably in highlight, but I will do the low bit there. Yes, I really don't know what to do with the other pigtail because technically that's like all in shadow or all in light, and I can't decide. Maybe neither because I kind of want, I don't know. Maybe I'll just use some more artistic license. There's just going to be a lot of artistic license flexing today. Of changing slightly the colors and also where the light is kind of all over the place. Oh dear. I think that's fine. Also, what the heck thread? What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna trim this bit off. The end of that thread is being really weird. Oh dear. He's so proud. He has a black belt. And my aunt has a second black belt. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's very, very cool. Is that a thread? It was a thread, but it was being a funky thread. You get artistic license, you get one, and you get one. The cows get one. Everyone gets an artistic license. My artistic license said I made it the heck up. Because I wanted it to look a different way, and it wasn't looking the way, so I changed it. Shh, nobody has to know. The thing is, even if I don't use artistic license, I feel like I do have the excuse of I've never watched or read One Piece, and I never knew who this character was before the wheel picked them. So they are very pink, and they are perfect for this, but I don't know who they are. So yes, I could also claim ignorance, and I think that would be fine. I think that would be fine and understandable. There we go. Oh, is that a knot? In my work? Don't think so. Get rid of that. Oh dear. So yeah, we're gonna do this around the edge here. I'm not gonna be filling in the white because it's a waste of thread. The background is white. I think it looks fine. It's also only gonna be a very small part of the final piece, so I'm okay with not filling that in thread. Same with like the whites of the eyes. If I don't have to fill them in, I think it can sometimes make them look more goofy if I do fill them in. So I'm gonna avoid that goofiness, and I'm not gonna fill them in. Oh dear. They could easily be Barbie as a kid playing princess. I mean, they could be. They are meant to be Perona from... I do have a character that I am doing. They are meant to be Perona from One Piece, because that was the prompt I was given. So I am trying quite hard to like sort of make it recognizable, but I do think if it's not super recognizable, I have excuses. I have some backup excuses I can use. so that, yeah, oh, it's not recognizable. Well, don't worry about it. I thought it was a WarioWare character. Wait, there's a pink character in WarioWare? I've never played WarioWare, but I've heard a hell of a lot about it. Like, a lot of people really, really love that series. Oh, dear. I didn't know there was a pink character in that. That's heckin' cool. That's heckin' cool. We like that. Oh, dear. Get that in there, because we need some shadow. Go. Nice. I guess it would make sense if there was some form of princess, though. I guess maybe that does make sense. Speaking of pink, Chansey looks great. Thank you. Yeah, we have a little Chansey with a Nurse Joy, and then we did Misumi or Mitsuri. I can never quite remember the way you say their name, but it's the love Hashira from Demon Slayer. We did her as well. She is, to be fair, very pink. And then, well, we've done literally the wheel has favored anime characters. I promise there aren't that many anime characters on the wheel. The wheel has just shown a very severe preference for anyone who is from an anime. The only one that to be fair though, I guess it's only picked 2 in a row, so maybe it's not that weird because technically I picked Nurse Joy because Nurse Joy just felt like the perfect first character for BOOBTOBER because, well, one, they're a nurse, which, you know, doing a breast cancer awareness event, I feel like a pink nurse is a pretty strong go-to. Yeah. But, so technically I picked Nurse Joy because I felt like we should do a Nurse Joy during BCRF fundraising. I just, there's a logic there. My brain is like, this is the correct choice. But, yeah. The rest of them were picked by the wheel. Oh, dear. I think these are all, like, characters that Grobbit really likes as well, so I think Grobbit might have influenced the wheel. I can't prove it, so, you know, this is all under the table and hush hush, nobody said this, but I think Grobbit's rigged it. Because I think the wheel has only picked characters that Grobbit likes so far, which, listen, I like the look of them too, but I like the look of all the characters that we've got on the wheel, except for Mr. Blobby, so you can't claim that I rigged it, because that's not true. Oh dear. I'm not confessing to anything. That's okay, that's okay. You don't need to confess to anything. You know, you're all good. I'm putting a theory out there, but I don't have, you know, grounds to, like, say it's true or not. So, you know, it's just for the meantime, it is just a theory. A BOOBTOBER theory. Oh, dear. Here we are. Dear. If Mr. Blobby is next, I have no defense. We'll just have to hope. You can hope with me then that Mr. Blobby is not next, because I also don't want Mr. Blobby to be next. That's the only one I'm kind of nervous about doing. So I would also be okay if it's not Mr. Blobby. That's fine by me. Because I'm nervous about Mr. Blobby, because Mr. Blobby, as the name suggests, is a very round character, and also kind of cursed, and hard to explain. Like, when people come into the stream for the first time and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm embroidering a One Piece character, people are like, you know, even without BOOBTOBER knowledge, can be like, well, One Piece did come out recently, it's a popular show, logically I could see why you would do that, but why the hell would somebody embroider Mr. Blobby? Like, where's the logic there, and how can I explain that to people? Because I don't know. I don't think that I can explain that to people. I think that's going to be one of those situations where it's like, the more questions you ask, the more confusing it gets. Especially when you add BOOBTOBER into the mix, which is already a hell of a name to explain to people. So, I'm going, why do you have a Mr. Blobby emote? Why? Oh dear, anything you say can will be good. Wait, used against me? No, I'm not in trial here. Robert is. Just realized the fundraising is in dollars and not in sterling. It is in dollars. So basically, there's actually some lore about this. Do you guys want to know some BOOBTOBER lore from the first ever BOOBTOBER and why we now fundraise in dollars rather than pounds? So the first BOOBTOBER, we raised money for, it was a slightly different charity, but very, very similar, who collect in pounds, right? And back in 1776, we did a charity event for BOOBTOBER where we collected the money in pounds. And we had several people try and claim that BOOBTOBER was a scam because it was taking place in a currency they didn't recognize. So these days, we make sure that we do all donations in dollars because most people around the world recognize it, and people aren't telling us we're a scam because we're raising money in a currency they don't recognize. So we literally had to swap to dollars because we didn't want our campaign to get reported. Yeah, it was something. It's like definitely not worth it to have our fundraiser report like actually reported. Like that's a big problem. So yeah, we were just like, well, do you want to play it safe? Like, we're still raising money for BCRF, like, you know, Breast Cancer Research Foundation. That's the same, but like, we are being a lot more careful and making sure that we raise money in dollars because most people recognize American dollars, and we don't have to worry about people reporting our streams. So yeah, there's some Boobtober lore for you all if you weren't here the first year of stuff that happened that made us... This is what I mean. Every year we take feedback and we make changes for the next year. And the first year, we learned very quickly that having it in pounds, even though that's like obviously, because at the first year I was the only person running Boobtober, we didn't have a full team. But at the time, that's the currency that I would recognize the most. And because I was running the event, it was like, oh yeah, it makes logical sense that we would have it in pounds because it's my event. No. Put it in dollars. Otherwise people report you for being a scam, even though you're not. Stiggs, welcome on in! I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're going over some Boobtober lore. So much for pleasing the crowd. I know, right? In a currency they didn't recognize. I think that's what people these guys were from. I also think that they weren't people legitimately looking to donate. I think they were people, and like, it does suck that there are people like this, but they were just looking to like ruin someone's campaign. So yeah. And for Danish Krona, thank you very much. Well, next year, you know? Yeah, I don't want to say what country they were all from, but like, yeah, I saw a friend of other days. Americans are the only people that never put their country on the address for international shipping, and it's like, yeah, because it's America by default. Why would I put it on there? Also, Joe, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Pounds are understood, kilograms more widely. Yeah, that's the other thing, is when you say in pounds, a lot of people don't think of the currency. So we were having issues with that as well. When I said like my goal is like £100, they were like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. What kind of charity event is this? And it's like, I saw you. So we made it dollars because it was easier. I want to say they were the minority, but again, like, it's just not worth it if it gets your charity event taken off Twitch. So yeah, and we had to be a bit careful. Little they know, Boobtober is 1 month you don't scam people. Yeah, like literally the only months of the year where I'm a good person on Twitch is literally Boobtober. The rest of the year I'm an asshole. But like, so I'm like doing my 1 month of actually being a good bean, and they're trying to get my event cancelled. And it's like, excuse me. A lot of people, you can just say Americans, they weren't all American. That's the thing, is like, it's best to just not say the countries, because I know a lot of people are going to assume that they were all American because of the whole like American ignorance like stereotype worldwide, but they actually weren't all American. There were people from other countries a bit closer to home that did the same thing, and this is why I also say that it's not probably an ignorance thing, it's a we want to take down your charity campaign thing, so we're going to do what we can to get it reported. Yeah. So yeah, it's not really fair to say that it was all Americans, because it wasn't all Americans, and there were some people just being a bit malicious, because there are always people like that around. It's a shame, but you know, for every person who does, you know, for every 100 people that support breast cancer awareness and spreading stuff like that, there's one person who's like, let me see if I can get this woman banned off Twitch. It's like, I swear to God. Oh dear. I'll take this. It's not easy to get if you aren't used to euro. Yeah, like if you don't even know euro pound could be quite intimidating, but again, it was the minority, but we want to stay safe because we don't want to lose Boobtober. We don't want to lose the event, so we decided to change from pound to dollars after the first year. So last year was also done in dollars, and that's the law. That's why. It's a shame, obviously. I don't like bending the knee to people who are clearly not doing anything. They're not giving constructive criticism. They are just being like, I'm going to ban you because I don't recognize pounds, which is like, not the best, but at the same time, I will grit my teeth and bear it if it means that the event doesn't have any big controversies or issues, because that's the one thing when it comes to charity. You really don't want your event like being picked up by the wrong crowd and being like, and I definitely wouldn't want streamers who are taking part in BOOBTOBER to have to worry about receiving harassment or anything like that, because that was the other thing. The first year we had a few of the streamers got reached out to by the same people being told that they were doing a scam or they were promoting a scam because it was being taken in pounds, not dollars. And yeah, I don't want the streamers who put so much hard work and effort into raising money and awareness for BOOBTOBER to have to go through that. So I would much rather just, again, grit my teeth and change the currency. So that's what we did. Radu, welcome on in. Congratulations on the fundraising. I saw. We see all, though I did kind of miss it live. I'm sorry. I'll try and make sure I'm there for the next one. But welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And for anyone who doesn't know, Radu has very been also fundraising with us. Very also been fundraising. Yeah. Oh dear. You don't come here for someone who can speak fluent English. It's fine. Oh dear. Congratulations. I need to do a proper shout out. Oh dear. Let me. There we go. Did it work? Oh, for some reason I thought it did a quote. I was like, oh my god, that's definitely not what I wanted. You don't have a good reputation, we don't make it any better. Yeah, don't worry, it wasn't just Americans. Would it be the same if it would have been euros? Probably. I think, again, it was probably just people being rude and putting it in dollars has made that stop, so I've stopped it. Ah, dear. Ah, dear. Under a big rock. Yeah, we all live under a big rock. Ah, dear. I used to make little rock gardens for wood lice in the garden, but they'd always get overtaken by red ants. And it was always very upsetting because I loved the wood lice, but I hated the red ants. So like you'd find little carcasses of like the wood lice after a few weeks where they like their home got overrun by ants. It was always very upsetting. Oh heck! Knit! Welcome on in! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good stream. I come because I like the energy. Oh, bless you. We should have an Odd. We do have an RD account. Welcome on in! How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. And what did you get up to? For anyone who's just popping by here for the first time, hello, hi, my name is Jelly, and we are currently talking about breast cancer awareness. The reason is because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so what better time to talk about breast cancer? We're taking part in an event called BOOBTOBER. We actually are the founders of BOOBTOBER, and we every year get together with loads of other streamers, talk about breast cancer awareness, talk about different types of breast cancer, like male breast cancer in men, mental health, talking about earlier detection, talking about getting breast cancer really young, and hopefully spread a little bit of awareness to the community so that if you ever did find a lump, an unusual patch of skin, suddenly have an inverted nipple, or have one large side large and swelling, or any unusual discharge from the nipple, that you could take yourself to the doctor and make sure that you're safe. And that goes to everyone, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age, because quite literally everyone can get breast cancer, and we want everyone to know. But how was your stream? What did you get up to? I will say, for any of you popping in here, just as a heads up, we will be talking quite a lot about boobs. If that is a sore subject for you, if that's something you might struggle with, just as a heads up, that is going to be going on for the entirety of October because we are raising money for breast cancer awareness. And while my personal donations are not open yet, I have actually linked another streamer who's taking part in BOOBTOBER. I have linked their campaign, so if anybody does want to donate, if anyone does want to send some money, you can send it to Isacia, who is also a very cool fundraiser who has just started their fundraising. I come here for the filth, god damn it. I'm not filthy this month, we're good this month. This is our boob month, and boob month we are good. Oh dear, Jelly is the founder of boobs. Yeah, all boobs ever, actually. I'm very old. I founded the first boob. No, I am the founder of BOOBTOBER though, which is the Twitch. We are raising money for breast cancer awareness on Twitch, and Twitch is such a good a really good place to do it because so many people on Twitch, you know, boobs is a subject that gets a lot of attention on a platform like Twitch. So yes. No age talk. True. Sorry, ban me. We do not talk ages. It's cool to bring that knowledge to the masses. Yeah, collect this unusual nipple discharge. Where do I post it to? The doctors. Go to the doctors. Not to me, that's for sure. Dear. A boobsmith. A boobsmith. So it's like, if you want to go to another boobs and go to them, you can, yeah. Dear. Or anime? or Sunkoi. In fact, rather than just shouting out one person, it might be best just to shout out the list of people that we have. Because we have a whole list of people. Rather than, yeah, I'll shout out Isacia because that's the people that I'm sending money to, so I'd rather keep that quite clear. But, well, I'm sending it to BCRF, but yes, Isacia is the campaign that we are currently promoting. We do swap around a lot. I've already promoted Zombotes before. We do swap. Oh dear. But yes, Isacia is up there currently. Can you post milk by Australia? Ew, no. That's gonna take away my deal. No! No, we don't send the discharge to each other. If you find something unusual with your breast, do not send it to each other. Go to the doctors. Jesus Christ. Have you learnt nothing from Boobtober? Also, I should say, Mitt, if you need to go look after yourself, if you need to go get some food, get some drinks, anything like that post-stream, please do. For anyone who's going to be popping around for a while, we are embroidering pink characters. Pink characters while raising money for Boobtober because the whole pink ribbon and all of that for breast cancer awareness. We figured we'd incorporate it by doing some thread painting of some pink characters. So this is a technique called thread painting. It is, as the name suggests, painting with thread. It's very, very similar to embroidery though, and it does use a lot of embroidery stitches for filling in space. So if you have any knowledge of embroidery already, thread painting is just kind of like an avenue, kind of like cross stitch is an avenue of embroidery. Thread painting is another avenue of embroidery. It's very fun. Also, Princess, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Needlepoint? No, thread painting. You probably said that before I gave the whole explanation though. Oh dear. Why not both? Embroidery, yeah. You're right, best not to send the discharge. No, don't send me your boobs. Send them to your doctor and get checked out. I will be lurking a bit, but be back. No, you're fine, thank you so much. Yeah, no, you're completely fine. That's exactly what most people are like. You know, you finish stream, you need to go look after yourself a little bit. Just a few seconds. Yeah, I was gonna say, considering that I was catching up on chat, you probably said that, and then I just happened to explain it. But yeah, thread painting is a style of embroidery where you basically use threads to paint a picture, and we've done a few of them. So this is our third pimp character that we're doing now. We've also done Nurse Joy from Pokemon, Mitsuri from Demon Slayer, and now we're doing Perona from One Piece. We have a huge wheel which we can spin whenever we finish a character. They're not just anime girls, I promise, but they just happen to keep picking anime girls. So we've done a lot of anime girls so far because it is a random wheel and I don't really get the choice. Oh dear. If you find a lump, go see the doctor. Exactly, go see the doctor. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Jay, the baubles I'm making, what kind of embroidery would you call that? Well, you're doing a mixture of embroidery and beading, right? I would say it's just embroidery and beadwork. It's not thread painting because you're not painting a picture. You're doing it's a symbol rather than anything else. But it's a mixture of of embroidery and beadwork. I mean, if you wanted to put it together into one word, it would just be embellishment you'd be doing, really. But yeah, I'd say embroidery and beadwork would break it down into its actual components of what you're doing. Oh God. Sorry, 2 seconds. My thread is having an argument with me. And it didn't know that we're raising money and awareness for breast cancer. You're not allowed to fight me this month. Oh dear. Mr. Blobby, best anime girl, true. Oh dear. Manifesting Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby is the only one that I don't really want to do on the list. They're the only one I'm nervous about because, yeah, Mr. Blobby would be hard and also cursed. Looks at Jelly's keyboard. I don't know what you're talking about. I actually might have to replace my keyboard soon, by the way, guys. Sad news. My keyboard, it is a cheap keyboard, to be fair. It was a cheap keyboard when I bought it. The keycaps were expensive, but the keyboard itself was cheap, and a couple of the keys are not working very well anymore, and I do clean it relatively regularly, but they're just, nah. It's just near the end of its life. Oh dear. Got to choose all on the wheel. Yeah. So we've taken loads of suggestions from the community when it comes to characters on the wheel. I don't always say yes, because there are some characters I think I'd really struggle with, and since this is meant to be a fun challenge for me as well, if I don't think that I'd have fun making the character, either because I don't know the source material or it'd be really hard in embroidery, like circular characters, Pinkie Pie or Birdo, really circular characters would not be very fun, then I don't do them. But yes, they are a lot of the math community suggestions. Mew Mew Ichigo isn't on your pink list. It is on my pink list, actually. Mew Mew Ichigo is on there. Yeah. It's just you would need to scroll down because it would begin with an M, I think. Ah, dear. Or you have Mad Mew Mew. I have Mad Mew Mew and I have Mew Mew Ichigo. I can show you the wheel if you don't believe me. Like 2 seconds. Mew Mew Undertale. And then... where is it? Tokyo Mew Mew Ichigo. See? I know my wheel pretty well. I did make it myself. Oh dear. There we are. Oh dear. Despite the accusations, anyone's suggestion can be chosen. Yeah, true. That's why I didn't see it. I did say I just have to scroll down. There's always someone who doesn't believe. It's okay, don't worry. Now you can trust me, and that means that you know that everything I say about boobs is true. We have that trust now, right? So you'll believe me on everything that I tell you about tits. Like, for instance, in this community, approximately 300 people statistically will get breast cancer. Did you know that? Did you know that? Oh dear, because that's important information there. That's important. Oh dear. It's important to know just how common it is. Did you know in this community approximately 4 men will get breast cancer? Or 4 biological men. Yes, I should probably say. Because it is a little different if you're transgender or non-binary, in that you actually are at higher risk, unfortunately. Oh dear. So yes, but for the lowest risk of cisgender men, now you still got 4 of them in this community. We don't make the rules. It's not me. I didn't choose it. But it is unfortunate. It's important to know how common it is. It's especially important, and I am focusing a lot, and I know other people are focusing a lot this year as well. It's especially important that men know the risks of breast cancer, because right now, if you get breast cancer as a man, you are actually at a higher risk of dying than if you get breast cancer as a woman. And it is not because breast cancer is more dangerous to men. It has nothing to do with that, and it has entirely to do with society. Basically, men are less likely to go to the doctors. A lot of men don't know that they can get breast cancer, and so this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm telling all the men in my community that actually, yes, you can get breast cancer, and if you do get it, you need to go to the doctors as soon as possible, because you are at a higher risk of passing away, because less men go to the doctors. Men do not take lumps on their chest as seriously because they're not brought up to consider that they can even get breast cancer. And it means that if as a man you get a lump, you need to go to the doctors. It is just the same. You know, the symptoms that you can see as a man are the same symptoms that you get as a woman. It's very important. So yes, this is why Breast Cancer Awareness Month is so important though, because we need to spread information like this. Oh dear. Wait, you're screaming? You got a sale on your Etsy? Oh my god, congratulations, Sonny! Hell yeah! Oh dear. Heck, yeah, just purchase a similar one. No one can tell the difference. I think so, but everyone's suggesting Kirby shows, and you can. For Kirby, can you make the entire thing pink? Kirby's on the list, but no. I'm not going to do that because that would take a massive amount of thread, and it wouldn't be very fun. So instead, if Kirby gets picked, we'll do like Traffic Cone Kirby or something like that. We'll do like a different version. Oh dear. I did, and Jelly will handpick who gets it. I will not handpick who gets it. No, if I could, I would choose that no one in this community had to deal with breast cancer, but the statistics speak otherwise. Both my birth mother and my family, oh bless, I'm so sorry to hear that. We have a lot of people in this community that have very, very similar stories. You know, with breast cancer being as common as it is, while it is very unfortunate, there'll be a lot of people who can relate to that experience here, because so many people have to go through it and lose people to it. Ah dear, we don't make the rules. Well, I mean, true, but I also don't get to pick, and I wouldn't want to. That's a horrible choice to have to make. They're adding up to 23. Don't trust them. No! Also, Isacia, good morning. If people are wondering who is linked in our current top of the screen, Isacia is another fundraiser for BOOBTOBER, and they have some really cool milestones. If you are looking to donate, then yeah, double check, have a little look, because you can see their milestones, you can help them towards their goal. My current fundraiser is not open until the 12th because I have a lot of raid train specific rewards. So yeah, if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. Oh dear. Hello, and hi Luna, welcome on in as well. I hope you're doing well. I was in foster care, adopted and found out my grandmother, my birth. Ah, I see. Still, a lot of people have very similar situations, and I'm still sorry that it's happened, you know? Oh dear, thanks for being my page. Yee! Was gonna go live, but after I body work on TV, I was like, nope. Wait, but we get breast cancer from being in this community? You can get breast cancer just from being. You don't have to be even in any Twitch community. You get breast cancer just from being. Oh dear. You had no idea before today. Wait, was that about male breast cancer? It's why we're encouraging so many men. Oh, you put boob in it. Zero, thank you so much for the 37 months. Unfortunately, as soon as you put booba in it, it will not shout you out, but I really appreciate it. I can still see it myself. Thank you so, so much. You know what? It's worth it for the booba. And Princess, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you so much, Zero. I really appreciate it. Happy booba month. Happy booba month. Can I ask a question? I would say, rather than asking if you can ask a question, if there's a trigger or anything in it, ask how the person feels about that. Because when somebody goes into a Twitch chat and says, can I ask a question? I want to ban you immediately. And like, it's such like an immediate response, because 99% of the time when somebody asks, can I ask a question? It is followed by, what size boob are you? Can I see your ass? Can you stand up? Can you turn around? And it's like, so instead of can I ask a question, if there's a trigger warning in it, say, if you want to ask a question, just ask otherwise. Because otherwise it puts people on edge, especially during charity events. Oh dear, I know that feeling. I think most streamers know that feeling. It is not a good question. Like, one of the worst questions you can ask in a chat is, can I ask a question? That being said, obviously I should say, I know you, Luna. I know that you're not going to do that, but just as a heads up. We have a lot of community members experiencing cancer. We want to know you're being seen. Exactly. I might have to speedrun Crash Bandicoot after all. I actually follow some people that speedrun Crash. It's a very fun game to watch being run. I don't need the shoutouts. How dare you? I'll give them to you anyway, regardless. You want to do a pink highlight? It's about cramps. You can ask about cramps. Yeah. Just ask the question, I'd say. Yeah. Like, no pussyfooting around. Just ask. Oh dear. Hey, Sugar Tits, can I ask a question? Yeah, but actually, no. Get banned. No, I'm joking. No, you just got you just had your thing deleted. I didn't ban you. I would never. Can I ask a question? Technically, can I ask a question is asking a question. Yeah, but can I ask a question is like such a trolley way of asking. Basically, not that I want to be clear. Not I know Luna's not doing it because Luna is a member of the community. But whenever someone comes in asking that, if they are a member of the community, we let them know. It is best not to go into stream saying that, because it's such a big way, especially against women on Twitch, that can I ask a question is normally because people want to ask something sexual. They want to say something sexual. Like the amount of times people have come into the community and been like, can I ask a question? And then they're like, can I jerk off to you? You know, can you stand up and turn around? What size are your tits? It's normally not like a nice question that they're gonna ask. So when you go into a stream and say, can I ask a question, especially into a woman's stream, you're gonna get people being on guard around you because people are gonna assume that it's gonna be something horrible, that you're gonna say something awful to them. So that's why when a community member comes in and says that, I'm like, it's probably best not to say that, because while I know you don't mean any harm, you could cause a lot of streamers a lot of anxiety, which they don't need. Especially doing an event like a charity stream where like there's a lot on the line and we need to keep things happy and upbeat because we're raising money for charity. It's just it's one of those things that unless you're on Twitch a lot, you probably don't know about. So rather than just let you say it and not mention anything, I'll be the streamer that will tell you it's not a good thing to say. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't have any painkillers and I'm trying to ask about help with cramps. Yeah, just ask. Literally, just ask. So what is the question? Oh dear. May I ask a third question? No. Bam, sir. Deleting a message is like 3 minutes. Retrospective ban. You get like a little tiny ban. I'm in a lot of pain. Okay. I think I'll be honest as well, Luna. I mean this in the nicest way possible. If you're really struggling, rather than coming into a stream, I would actually recommend calling your doctor and asking for help. And again, it's nothing personal. It's not because I don't want to talk to you. Simply put, I cannot give you, and no one in chat can give you, the medical assistance that you might need if you are in a lot of pain. So if you are really, really struggling, I would contact a doctor, whether it's by 111 or like the non-emergency hotline and stuff like that, and talk to them about it, because we can't help you, but they could, okay? Oh dear. That's I'm sorry, I can never really give you medical advice. It would be irresponsible of me as a streamer to offer you any solutions when you're obviously it's a health problem. So I just can't go into that without it being very unsafe of me to do. That's why I never ask questions, just assume. Fair enough. Asking for assistance and then being weird. Yeah, can you please show us BOOBTOBER? No. And don't worry, Isaac, you're fine. I love this, but it's also so wrong. Oh dear. Good morning. Had to pop in and say thank you for the enormous raid yesterday. It was insane. Also, I did see it. Yep, I saw. But I also saw it live. Yeah, we were very fortunate because we got raided by Kells right before, and I'd already been going for like 7 hours. It was like, well, I'm not going to be going for very much longer, so let me send you all across to Feathered. Personal questions should be face-to-face only, and I said question is an open book, and then it's fine. Yeah, I think reading the boundaries of the streamer, but whenever people come in and say, can I ask a question, like obviously it's a bit different when it's from Luna, because I know Luna, but I'm not going to not mention the fact that most streamers are going to take that in a really negative way. I know a couple streamers that will ban anyone if that's like one of the first things they say, because they're so used to it leading on to something sexual or uncomfortable, you know? So, you know, I could not mention it and let Luna just go around doing that, but I feel like Luna's a good person and doesn't deserve, like, I just don't like the idea of like not letting people know that they're gonna be getting a negative reaction, especially because they might not know why they're getting said negative reaction. And yeah, I'll just say. What's the OD account? I don't know. It's pretty high though. Good morning. I'm not gonna bother you. Okay. Right. I'm really sorry, Luna. Again, I can't give you. Sorry, this is kind of a difficult situation because like I really can't give you any advice without it being incredibly irresponsible for me as a streamer. You are more than welcome to hang out here. I don't want you to feel like you're being kicked out, but please understand that in my position as a streamer, I cannot give you medical advice. I cannot give anyone medical advice. That's not fair. The only thing that I can do is tell you that if you're really struggling, you need to go to a doctor, and we will support you in that. Oh dear. Also, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna hide my screen for just a second. I need to compose myself a little for this charity stream. Sorry about that. Sorry, I get a little nervous around stuff like that. That's my bad. I will grow as a streamer and I will do better. Sorry about that. I'm very, that is not, that I did not mean to break the stream up like that. I just do not want someone, I do not want to be giving advice in a situation where I'm not comfortable giving said advice. And I know we are doing a charity stream right now, and I apologize that I wasn't able to maintain the tone. That's my bad. So yeah, I normally would handle that a little better maybe. I think, yes, sorry. Sorry, not professional streamer. Just for everyone in general, I want to be really, really clear. When it comes to medical advice, I cannot give you medical advice other than to go see a doctor. And if any streamer is giving you medical advice, and again, being really, really clear, if any streamer online is giving you medical advice and they are not your actual doctor, you should be wary of them. That is not safe. So I apologize. This is something that I believe very, very strongly in, that you should not give medical advice out, like only someone's actual dedicated practitioner should do that. And if that means you don't feel welcome in this community, I'm very, very sorry, but I would much rather prioritize people's health than their happiness in this particular case. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but yeah, it's I'd rather people just go to the doctor, to be honest. And it's not that you can't come into the stream and complain, but if you are in general agony and needing help, you need to go to a doctor. That's how that goes. Safety first. And I wouldn't want to be the reason that you prevented or didn't go seek help. So yes, sorry about that. It is something that I am very careful about. I think I will just pop a little mod note on there really quickly. Sorry about this. Just because obviously it's rattled me a little bit, and I would rather my mod team be aware. Can you see me again? You can see me in just a second. You can see me in just a moment. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be hiding for a sec. And there we go. Ah, dear, take your time. No more piss coming in. Thank you for the piss. I appreciate it. Again, and I also do not want anyone from my community to go attack them. They are clearly in pain, and I think when you're in pain, you are less likely to make rational decisions. So yes, if anyone from this community goes and attacks that person or is rude to that person, that is just not on. I do not agree with that. I do not want you to do that. I think when pain can make your brain change and do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, and you know, they've been in this community for a while, that was very out of character for them. That is not something they would normally do, so please do not hold that against them. I'm going to assume that they were just having a very, very bad day. Once again, I've known them for a while. It doesn't seem like something they would normally do. So yes, if I find out anyone from this community has gone out and been rude to them or sent any nasty messages, obviously we do not do not tolerate that. So yes, just to be extra specially clear, please do not do anything like that, even if you were here. Yeah, don't do that. We don't like that. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just give me a moment. I feel like it was a little trauma dump. It's not that. It was a mixture of using the troll intro, and then, which I don't think they knew about, to be fair, they do now, and then also, yes, yeah, I can't help. I cannot help with anything medical. The only thing I can do, and again, like you said, that's exactly what BOOBTOBER is about. BOOBTOBER is about, if you are concerned, going to a doctor and promising self that you will go to that said doctor. And that's what we preach about with BOOBTOBER. So yes, I apologize. If this is your first time meeting me, I'm sorry. I'm normally a little bit more professional than that. It's been a very busy week and I'm probably not sleeping as much as I should be. So that's on me. I could probably normally handle it just a little better. Oh dear. Sometimes one point do stuff for regret. Exactly. Oh dear. Care and kindness and weird way of being human. Exactly. Oh dear. Yeah, I will. Okay. In this is a filter, fill, pause, hesimarginal planner, sometimes called crutches. It's a sound or word that participants use to signal that they are pushing to think, but are not thinking. Oh, so ah dear. Yeah. Ah dear is like my Like some people I just ah dear a lot. Okay, I'll switch back. I'm okay. I am okay. I just, again, a little rattled. You don't... It's one thing when it's someone coming in for the first time. It's another when it's a community member, especially someone that you know who is in a lot of other communities. So yes, I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay. Dear. Realistically, what does one think a random streamer from probably halfway around the world is going to do? I mean, I can hope that you get better, and obviously I hope that no one is in pain, and I hope that everyone feels better soon. But the only thing that realistically I can do is recommend that you go see a doctor and get some proper medical care so that hopefully you feel better soon. And I don't say that out of a place of dismissing you, it is quite simply the only thing that I can do. You know, if I truly want someone to get better, then that is the only thing that I can do. And if I did anything else, if I didn't advise you to go to a doctor, again, it would be irresponsible of me as a streamer, and it would be showing that I really don't want you to get better because I wouldn't be mentioning anything. So yes, again, I'm very sorry. If you are new here, I apologize. I am normally a little bit more professional than that. That happened between a community member that has been here for quite a while that I wouldn't have expected to have any issues with. Yes. Ah dear. Also, I have been adding the light blue so that she looks a little bit more ghostly because I can't remember if she herself is a ghost or if she just talks to ghosts. So I figure as a precaution, if I put some like kind of bluish highlight on her, then she could be ghosty. I say oh geez a lot, then oh geez would be a good one too. Ah dear. Gotta love the nerding here. I am total blank when I lose words. I am poofish. Ah dear. Me too, but you were using linguistics filters. Yeah. Mega spoopy. Yeah, very mega spoopy. Like, we're keeping it... I don't know if that is what it is, because I've never watched One Piece. Does cussing count? I think you could cuss for it. Yeah, for sure. Why not? Oh, dear. There we go. Wow. What? Okay. Probably need to do a sparkle in the eye. Oh, actually, no, she specifically doesn't have any sparkles in her eyes, I think. Yeah, like that. Oh, dear. I love her. Sorry for my strong language. Heck. We'll have to get rid of you. We'll have to... How could you? Heck. I think she very specifically... Yeah, she has no sparkles in her eyes. So I guess I won't add any sparkles. You should leave. How dare you? Oh dear is the only thing that I hear. I do say it an awful lot. Ah, heck would make for quite the linguistics. I do like that though. Just every single time. We're just like, oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't think last time I made a stream of that. Oh, bless you. All good tears though. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, okay. Thank you for the follow. Oh dear. Oh, I'm glad it was good tears. Hell yeah. This calls for a horn. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh dear. To be fair, I called the R dear ages back. I called it... I think it was from someone in university or college. I have been saying it for a while. It's been a hot minute. F-bomb, F-bomb. Oh, you remember that F-bomb? Oh, Nanny. Oh dear. Yes. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get some highlights on the crown and then I'm gonna work my way down. I've done it in a weird order where it doesn't look quite right. I'm trying to find out what mine is. Yeah, like when you're on camera, it's a lot more obvious. Because I'll be honest, I didn't think that I said "ah dear" nearly so much until people started like pointing it out. Yeah, until then, didn't realize. So yeah, and without Twitch, maybe I would have been completely in the dark forever and I would have never known. Twitch is being weird. Donate, but also you don't need to exclamation mark donate I to see it because you know you could donate to the one and well maybe not the best for you, but you could donate to the one in the pinned comment, which is actually your campaign. Who needs exclamation mark donate when you have the campaign in the pinned comment? Self-dono. Yeah. Oh dear. They hit a follow goal and I wanted to make sure they knew how great they were. And and I will mind joke for the rest of the stream because I made them cry. Oh, hell yeah. I was trying to bring it back to the BOOBTOBER chat. To be fair, the dono link is really useful because it actually has a link to the full team. You're not self-donoing? No! Damn it. Guys, we scared Isis out of the self-dono, goddamn. But fair though. Yeah, the dono link is still useful because it does link to the full team, and the full team does have like you know, it's got lots of good stuff in there. It's got lots of good stuff, and you can get to see everybody who is fundraising. You can see other people who are currently live because their thumbnails will have their streams in it. You can see how everyone's been fundraising. You can see the Feathered Phoenix's balked campaign where they've raised way more than they ever needed to. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I mean, the next person who donates to Isacia could donate, because you can set your own name, so you don't have to have like your screen name. If you want to, obviously, you know, for most of the time when I donate to people, I do put like Jelly in there so that they know it's from me. But you can be anonymous, or you can put other people's name in there. And I've done that a couple times. Last year after BOOBTOBER, I wanted everybody's campaign to end in 69 because that's important. And so what I did was I went around doing donations under the name BOOBTOBER of like $1 and like 69 cents, so that everyone's campaign ended up finishing with 69. And then I did a big one to the like I did a $1 and however many cents needed to be made that to 69 at the end as well, so that the main campaign also ended in 69. It's very important, you know, it's a charity event. That's kind of what you're meant to do. You're meant to go around doing that. So that's what I did. How immature, I know. Well, I didn't do any donations throughout the whole event. I waited till the very last day before we were talking about the total so that I could specifically go through and add that to everyone's. And was it worth it? Yes, it was. It was very worth it. See if we can find out which one's Jelly. You'll never find me out. I'm gonna name myself Isacia, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, so mature, Isacia, wow. Look at you going around donating 69. Oh dear. Am I making more? We will until the 12th. On the 12th, we stop doing embroideries because we'll be taking a week off to do like specifically raid train stuff, and then after the 18th, we're back to embroideries again. So there will be a bit of a break in the middle, but until the 12th and after the 18th, yes. Lots of pink. Oh dear. Oh, morning anime. Oh my god, is that a Zomboti raid? Oh my god. Well, do it. Do donate 69 to Isacia. Do it. Welcome on in, Zomboti. We were just talking about how charity campaigns need to finish in 69. Otherwise, is it even really a charity campaign if we don't make it at least the main total finish in 69? Oh wait, that's not how you do it, is it? My bad. That's not how you do it. Ignore me. If the main charity campaign doesn't at least end in 69 cents, it's just what you need to do. Singling me out, sneaky. Aria, good morning, welcome on in. And anime, everyone, good morning. Dear, sneaks off to go donate. I think you have to donate $1 and 69 cents because I don't actually think it lets you, like, this is just my memory going from last year, but I think last year I specifically had to donate like $1 and 69 cents because it wouldn't take a 69 cents donation. Oh dear, I will know it's you, Kit. Now anyone can pretend to be Kit, and then Kit will take the blame because Isacia is already ready for it to be Kit. Just saying. Anyone could do it right now. And Kit would take the blame. If anyone wanted to donate $1.69 to Isacia. I got my waffles nice. To be fair, it's not morning for me anymore. Oh yeah, oh okay. So free will morning. Also, Magnus, welcome on in. Thank you for the hydrate. I think charities actually reject not ending. I think they do, and thank you for the egg smash. For those who can't contribute much more, if every person contributed $1, we'd hit the target. So introducing Jelly 69. If everybody contributes $1.69 at least once to each campaign, then every single charity campaign, like Zomboti's, like Isacia's, every single, and like Anime's, every single campaign could in fact end in 69. And wouldn't that just be a wonderful way for the event to end? Ah, dear. Oh dear. Plus, you can donate pretending to be someone else. Like, if you don't want the blame to fall on you, you could be like, oh, actually, I'm Isocia donating, and I'm donating $1.69. And I mean, like, I'd believe it. That's definitely Isocia doing that donation. Like, I'm not gonna call that into question, like, for sure. Like, why would anyone else do that? Just saying. Thank you for the bot to check as well. Oh dear. Yeah, they're taking a day off today. But it's okay, because we can raise money, hopefully, for them in their stead. ICC does have some really good milestones. Also, I should say, wait. Before we go into all of this, Zomboti, massive thank you for the raid. If you need to go look after yourself post-stream, if you need to go have a little bit of a break, have a little bit of a snack, please do. You know, you're more than welcome here, but also, I get it, because normally after stream, I always need to take a break. So if you need to go take a break, you take a break. Oh, dear. There we go. Wow. Is that about it with the blue, actually? That might be about it with the blue, which means we might just need to do our black outlining again to get all of like the lashes and stuff like that in. It's looking pretty cool though. She's looking a bit more ghostly. Hell yeah. But yeah, ICC has some really good milestones. They have some crafts milestone, but they also have some like Etsy gift card giveaways and stuff like that. Oh dear. So yeah, if you are looking to somewhere to donate and you want to donate to BCRF and BOOBTOBER, I have a link in my pinned comment that will take you to Isocia's stream, because my current donations are not open, so you can't donate via me, but you can donate via Isocia, and every dollar counts. Every $1.69 especially counts even harder. Oh dear. I'm gonna steal my bank from the imposters. It's fine. Have a little break. Have a lovely little break. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much for your fundraising work. Zomboti is another BOOBTOBER streamer. They have already got over halfway towards their goal, only on day 6, so they're doing very, very well. If you do want to go send them some extra special love, pop over to their channel, wish them good luck when they're live, and you can also donate to their campaign as well. Oh dear. You got anything planned for your 3-day week? Wait, is it a 3-day weekend? Is it? Is there like a bank holiday this weekend that I'm not aware of? I mean, it won't be a 3-day weekend for me anyway, but I am curious. Oh dear, tell that to all the people who still found your campaign. Yeah, despite the fact that my campaign is not open, somehow we have still managed to raise $150, which is questionable but impressive. Thank you, everyone. Very kind of you. Yes, I was meant to tag anime. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. You can tag me. It's all good. Oh, anime's got the 3-day. I see. I get you. I was I guess would I be excited? Because the only thing that happens to me when we have like a 3-day weekend is everything gets busy. Because I don't work anyway. I mean, to do karaoke goal! Exciting! Do you know what songs you're going to sing, or is it going to be an audience choice? And once again, if you do need to just ignore me and dip, don't worry about it. I won't take it personally. I do understand. While you're here, I will forever ask questions, but if you need to go, just go. I really won't take it personally. I'm just a very chatty person, which means that, yeah, people come in and I'm like, oh, you need to go, but what if I asked you 10 questions? 20 questions time? Yeah. Do your guests have arrived? Oh, have a lovely time. Okay, thank you so much for popping by, and thank you for all the support. Go have a lovely day. I just don't have certain classes. Oh, so you just happen to be free. I mean, that's not bad. If it means that every weekend then is if there's 3-day weekend, pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh dear. I mean, I wouldn't complain, that's for sure. I know for me, they used to give us, sometimes you'd get Fridays off, but I also worked on Fridays, so it would be like, well, and like my workplace was very free, so basically if I finished classes early, they'd be like, well, if you want to come into work early, we'll pay you for the extra hours. And I was like, well, if I'm getting paid, then I guess it's fine. So whenever we had a 3-day weekend, it actually just meant that I worked an extra day. But like, again, they did pay me for it and stuff, so it's like, yeah, it was just nice. Oh dear. Bonk. Oh dear. I don't know yet. I will have a list, and if anyone joins, I'll have polls, plus 10 rewards to choose a song. I getcha. Okay, I mean, that sounds like a plan. That does sound like a plan. Oh dear. There we go. Wow. I have some streams planned. I'll buy some fabric for school and I'll go swimming again. Oh, see, I was gonna go swimming today, but I kind of need to hang around in case anyone needs any technical support. So I think I might, because I'm also, at the same time as you, maybe I was inspired by you, Anime. But yeah, we've decided that we're going to be taking up swimming because it's an exercise that I can actually do that doesn't, from as far as I can tell, it's not too bad for my migraines. And it would be nice to get a bit fitter, you know? So we've started getting that prepared, and we were going to start this week, or I was going to start this week as well, but I'm going to hold off now, I think, just until the event is over because I kind of need to be around. But I will be joining you in swimming, yes, at some point. Ah, dear, so busy, but not as busy as next week. Yeah, next week is the big busy, isn't it? Kind of need a job to work more, and I don't have one at the moment. That's fair. God, I'm not crunching. It feels weird. I mean, that's a good feeling though, right? Having that level of organization. And that's cool. Have I finished this? Sorry, 2 seconds. Have I just finished this? I mean, that looks pretty cool, right? I don't know if she needs anything else. I feel like I wasn't quite prepared. We might have to start the next character on stream because I thought it'd take longer. Oh dear. That's nice. I had a big list to do this weekend, but I'm super floppy at the moment, so I'm gonna be a sloth today. Hey, you don't need days to be a sloth. That's fine. That's fine. Ah dear. Slothy days are important. Ah dear. There we go. That's amazing, thank you. I like her a lot. I hope, I need a One Piece fan to come in and tell me if I've missed anything, to be honest. I need someone who's like more aware of the franchise to be like, this is missing or this, but I think generally I quite like her. The only thing I do want to do is I think just re-emphasize the purple around the edge, which sometimes it can fade if I'm like rubbing my hand against it a lot, and I think in this case I've had that happen. Because what I did initially was I kind of had like a bit of a purple around her, which I know it's pink month, but I went for purple. And I think she just needs a little bit more, especially if I want it to show up for you guys, because it will show up for me much easier than it shows up for you. If I just go around it a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, like it was mainly there, to be fair. It's just a couple of areas where I feel like I might have rubbed a lot and it's like kind of faded a bit. Because it doesn't come off completely, it just goes a little lighter. But I would like to have a little purpley aura. Because I feel like even though she's a very pink character, I think she suits purple. There we go. How obvious is this on camera? Oh, you can see it. Okay, okay. Cool. I was worried because I'm going quite light and I'm not pressing very hard. I was worried you wouldn't see it at all. That all works, yeah. And the next time, so I'm taking somewhere else. Fair, fair. Vanessa now, right? So you have another one, or do you have another one planned inside? Oh, not me, I was gonna say. I've been on purple, welcome on in. We have indeed been sketching the outside with some purple. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I think you were present when all the crazy stuff was happening with Feathered's campaign yesterday. It was very fun to watch. I was having a great time being like, wow, look at all this, look at all this. And I mean, Feathered deserves it. They're making such amazing stuff for charity. They deserve as many eyes on them as physically possible. I mean, all the people taking part do, really. Everyone's working so hard and doing such interesting campaigns. But it was really nice to see Feathered get all the recognition for all the work that they were doing and stuff like that. It was making me very happy. And then also raising all that money was like the icing on the cake. It was really, really nice. Ah dear. There we go. What's the canvas I'm using? Ah dear. We have. It's just what I do is curtain lining. Easy. Easy and cheap. And nice and thick. And it's a very satisfying material to embroider into because it's just thick enough where it's like, yes. See, the team total is very impressive. It is! Feathered's campaign though has been mad. Ah dear. Alright. I need to take a picture of this, and then I also need to scoot it down. So 2 seconds. It's going to get really, really bright in here for just a second because I want to re-hoop it on stream, but I would like to just get the initial color. So yeah, sorry. It's about to get really, really light because, yes, I need it to be super light so that I don't get big shadows. And then I need to put it like here, put it here. Welcome to, this is how I've been taking some of my pictures. It's really, really professional. There we go. That should do it. Oh dear. Yep, that's good. Cool. Phone cameras are so good these days. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't turn the light off completely, should I? I should just turn it down and have it face at me. There you go, that's better. More of a chill light. Pro, yeah. Super professional. But like, yeah, I use all the same stuff that I use on stream. The boys are looking good, thank you. We're gonna have our third one and then we'll have a wheel spin. I know a lot of people are hoping for Mr. Blobby, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of hoping for not Mr. Blobby. I know a lot of you really want Mr. Blobby, but if I'm being totally real, I am kind of on team no Blobby. Wheel spins are fun, they are. It is fun. It's nice to have like the random chance, I guess. I think if I get it to about there, or no, actually. It's alright, but it's not quite. I think I need to go a little bit that way. There you go. And get that in there. Does she look too over to the side now? I kind of wanted the looking over the shoulder look. Do you think she needs to be wiggled a little bit more? Maybe, maybe. This is the hard bit for me. It's like working out, because I do the pictures bigger than the hoops end up being, it's like maneuvering it until I'm happy where the hoop is and with the bits that are showing. Like maybe more like off to the side, like maybe a bit higher than that though. So you don't actually get a lot of the other pigtail. Like that. There's a big wall of pink there is the only thing, which is fine, but I feel like not visually very exciting. Maybe up a little bit like that, so I get a bit more of the crown, maybe? Oh, that might be a bit better balanced. Like that more, because you would not get that. It's still too much pink. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think I might like it a bit more off-center. I know there's less of like what I've actually made in it, but yeah. I have no strong preference, but if Mr. Blobby comes up and I have to mute and hide this... That's very fair, that's very fair. Blobby is cursed. Did we reach a decision? I don't think Barney, I think I see Barney as very purple. I also am terrified of Barney the dinosaur. So I think we'll stick to just the one cursed bean. You want to cosplay Piranha? They're very pink, and I do like their outfit. It's very detailed. There's a lot going on, but it's cool. I like the ghosts as well. Also, I like the colour purple. I've never really been a fan of Barney. I consider it a healthy fight or flight response. Yeah, fair. For now, by the way, I do normally trim these and back them and everything, but just for now, just in case I second guess myself and I want to move it again in the future, I'm just kind of folding the fabric in at the back and pinning it, and I've done that on all of them so far, just because sometimes you look at it one day and you're like, yeah, it's perfect, but then you look at it the next day and it's like, I wish I'd have moved it to the side a little bit. So just to prevent that, I'll do it like this for now. Look at, we have our 3 already. Oh my god. It's cool. I like them. I like our pink characters so much. I do feel like, oh yeah, Penelope Pitstop needs to be on there. I don't know if I added her. Let me just double check because it will show me if I... Where's my wheel gone? If I do... Where's P? Oh, I don't think I did. Okay, let me just make sure that she's in there then, because yes, I agree. Wacky Racers, Penelope Pitstop, very iconic pink. I think Daphne as well was more purple, but a couple of the other ones are definitely on here. Should I get the wheel up? Are you ready for the next character? Is everyone ready? Am I ready? We shall see. Anya, I decided against because I don't think Anya's a pink character. I think Anya has pink hair, and I do think it's different. For me, at least. I like Anya, but not pink for me. Also, I prefer to do not... Yeah, it would be a bit odd. I do like Anya's faces, though. Alright, is everybody ready? Lenny, welcome on in! Verona Mitsuru is one of my favourite characters! Oh, I'm glad! And congratulations on the fundraising! You've been doing amazing! Oh dear, let's go Blobby. Let's go not Blobby. Let's go definitely not Mr. Blobby. Oh, we're doing JoJo? It's another anime character. We're doing Trish! Alright, I need to get some of this. If this trade is not Blobby, it is in fact Trish. Let me just write that down as well, because otherwise I will forget, although we are going to draw them now. It's JoJo time. Let's go! Joe, I'll be honest, I don't think Trish is the pinkest character, but I wanted something JoJo because I wanted to do a JoJo embroidery. So that's on me. My personal biases are showing through. Let me just remove Trish from there so they won't be on the wheel next time. And let's get some references of Trish up for everyone. Got our little pink characters here. There we go. If I also grab another size 4 hoop. There you go. So I have an idea of the size I need to do it. It's rigged. Yeah, this was one that I really wanted to do, so actually I'm like very hyped about this. If I do Trish, JoJo, just JoJo. Oh dear, they're really cool though, and their hair is awesome. Like, it cannot be denied. Trish is a very cool looking character. Oh, I do like Trish from the side. I just kind of need a reference for Trish, because obviously I'm going to do her in my style anyway. Should we get just... thing is that a good... I mean, some of these are very, very small is the only problem. I kind of need a bigger image. I save this image maybe as downloads. There we go. I think it's from Tumblr. Now, is it going to have the right... What is this image? Oh, that's that one. That's fine. Okay. Add an image. Character. Excuse me. And browse from downloads. Let's see. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. I need to put it behind some stuff, but oh, I guess actually could stand on the little ghosty head. There we go. There we go. We have Trish. So this is what Trish looks like. You can kind of see what I mean when she has a lot of pink going on, but she's the pinkest character in JoJo. So I feel like it's the best one I could pick. Not how this character, so certainly educate me in the world of pink characters. Trish is like, JoJo is a very, there's a lot more men in JoJo than there are women, but there are a few women and Trish is one of them. And yeah, very cool, strong woman, very cool. Apparently 15 JoJo is very loosey-goosey with ages. Are you gonna make her stand? No, I don't think, if I had a bigger embroidery hoop, maybe, but like with the small ones, it's a little difficult to do stuff like that. Fern, welcome on in, welcome on in, fellow boob. I hope you're doing well. Have you seen how much everyone's raised? It's mad. Yesterday was a huge day. We raised like $2,000 in a day. All right, I'm gonna favor the top corner again because I always favor the top corner, and I'm gonna roughly give myself an idea of how big I can go. Do I want Trish's whole body? I'm going to say probably we're gonna focus a little bit on the face, just because I think I want to do all of like the really heavy black detail. So having like a, I guess because she has that picture a lot where she's like her face is off to one side. Could do something like that. I really like her swirly donut hair as well. She's got a really cool swirly donut. Oh dear. We raised $10. You should be proud of it, Fern. That's still amazing. And I bet you've spread lots of breast cancer awareness to everyone in your community. There's definitely not a reason to be... No. That's good. She has a lot of weird poses. Is there a pose that I specifically like? I really like her completely side on. Like, there's some really good shots of that, but I've done that with Mitsuri here, so it's like, I don't know if I necessarily want to do it again, but I do really like the side-on shots are really, really cool with the donutty hair and everything. Oh my god, she is cool. A lot of weird poses. Jelly, it's JoJo. Yeah, okay, listen. You're not wrong. I guess I could do a half and half piece, maybe. Wait, Trish, JoJo, and stand, because her stand is pink as well, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I could do like a half and half Trish face and a half stand, maybe. I don't know how easy that would be, but I could try. I mean, it might totally weird, but okay, listen, I know it was a silly thing to say. What is, okay, we go hive and then go okay. If I split it down the center, I feel like JoJo's not a bad one for this sort of thing. I like the idea, yeah, because they're both pink, I feel like you could do that, where you have like a... I think probably I would want... And that way as well, because it'd be like a close-up of the face, I would have the option to like do some cool stuff with it as well, so that kind of works, I feel like. Get that in there. Okay, so I could maybe do this, maybe. So she'd have like her swirly hair on one side, which goes like that, and then like swirly, which is would work very, very well, to be fair, for embroidery. I'm struggling because like trying to draw only half a face is like, I feel like using 100% of my brain. And then get like the and then the and then see, I don't know how I do the bottom of the face because she's got like lips, and I don't really do lips, to be honest. I don't know how to do lips because none of the characters I draw ever have lips. Oh no, I've not thought of this. I've not thought of this. Oh dear, I've seen people do like the JoJo poses comps. Yeah! It's very hecking cool. Like so, maybe? How do you do lips? Oh god. How do? She kind of looks like a frog as well. I think I might need to draw it like separately from everything and then just go into it. Maybe like if I draw all of Trisha's face and then just erase it in half, would that be easier? I could do it at an angle, maybe. I don't know. Are you listening to? We are doing Stardew Valley. Yes, 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 yes. How can I? My dog just came in and gave me a jump scare. A backwards D works for lips? I don't understand. What is this art trick? What the heck? He gave me a fright, but he gave me kisses afterwards. Aww. Alright, we're gonna go then. Maybe we'll go like a bit pointier. This is JoJo, and I feel like JoJo is kind of pointy. What I'm really struggling to do is like merge my style and JoJo, because JoJo is so specific and kind of hard because it is just a very, very like finished style. So like the idea of making like something from that is quite hard. If I do this, then that would kind of be half the face, and do like so. I think maybe this needs to be shorter. Yeah. Because I tend to go a little more cartoony. And then... she does have the big flick going over across here. And then... So... I don't know. It is like a strawberry. Oh, like a strawberry shortcake. It is. I think I might have to avoid doing the lips because I don't think I can do them so small without it looking a little odd, to be honest. But I think I can probably do her with just like a bit of shading around the mouth, and it'd probably be fine. Because lips are kind of hard. Okay. What if... See, I like the half and half, but it might be a little difficult at this scale. Maybe. Also, how is your wobbly floor? Still very wobbly. Still super, super wobbly, actually. We're always wobbling. 10 out of 10, very wobbly. I could do maybe... How big is my space? Sorry, there's going to be a lot of erasing and a lot of redrawing. That's why my initial sheets... Do I have any of my initial sheets here? When I do my sketching at Aussies, like really... They do get messy if I have to color them in black as well, to be fair. But they get pretty intense, and there's always a lot of like scribbledy outfits, which I don't know if you can see that, but there was another ring there at one point. There was one on the back, but I didn't do that one. It's a mess. Wobbly floor, yeah, because we're in the middle of renovations. The other day, Shiny like moved some stuff outside the house, and my floor went down. It just went in the middle of stream. It was absolutely terrifying. Oh dear. What if I did? I'm like this. So I'm gonna go more chibi again. I apologize. I have one art style. I can do one thing. What if I did like the two of them the stand and the and Trish, like back to back kind of thing. Does the stand have ears? No, not exactly. They have horns. So they're both in there. I wouldn't be able to do as many details on them both if I do that, but I think maybe at least I'd be happier with how they were looking together. So maybe I'll do that, because I can do Trish just like down, like up here. And then with her big swirly hair up there. And then I can do this one without its nose, but with its like big old eyes. And then what's the neck of this one like? I can do the same. I can do the same. And have them like back to back. I think that might be the plan. Yeah. Oh dear. Head watchel? Oh, I'm not sure what that is either. Oh dear. Lovely floofy ears. Queena, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Oh dear, we're trying to at the moment work out how to, so the next character, as you might be able to tell from the screen, next character that got drawn from the wheel is Trish, and I'm trying really hard to work out how I want to do their pose, because, you know, Trish is quite an intense character. This one doesn't have ears. I want to get it right. And so I was originally just going to have Trish, and then I was going to do like a half and half, but I think what I've kind of rested on now is the idea of like having both Trish and their stand in the same one. So having Trish kind of up here and then the stand down here and working from that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And then, yeah. I'm gonna have to have them coming a little bit out of there because otherwise I'm gonna get confused. They do look similar. Yeah. The Masterlander. Oh. Aww. We need more dogs. More dogs. I need like 10 dogs. More community dogs. Dogs where I could just look at pictures whenever I open the Discord dogs, you know? More dogs in general. Okay, I think putting that there and then having like a cross on the head, but then also a division sign, which kind of matches Trish. Like so, and then have that going like there, and then so, and then so, and then I don't know if that's the right facial expression. I think it needs to be more there as well. Change where the neck is slightly. And then, this, you know, did you ever know, guys, that stands are kind of hard to do because they're really odd shaped. I think I can do that and then have like this one have the lump on that side, and I think that works. It does look a little odd because it kind of looks like the division sign is the nose, which is not what I want, but that's okay. And then with Trish, it's like, yeah, like massive swirls. And then around there. And then around there. And then around like that. And then probably around this side would have like that, and then have normal, like, I guess normalize is not the right way of putting it, but like, because they kind of drooped eyes. Yeah, Or maybe more at the camera. Maybe I want them more at the camera. I kind of got them not looking at us. Sorry if I'm, by the way, not reading chat a whole lot. My bad. I'm doing the hard concentrate. I don't normally do the hard concentrate. I normally do all my drawings off stream, to be fair, because I know that I'm not very good at chatting at the same time. But I'm trying my best. Also, Stormy, thank you. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the lurk. What a cute picture. Oh, I'd love to see a cute picture of you. Let me see that puppy. Puppy. Ah, dear. I'm looking in pets and animals. Oh, Doggo, look at him. He's so cute. He looks so happy as well. Like, you look at that little cheeky face. That's so cute. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, right. Sorry, I don't like the eyes at all, but I do like the general body. I'm feeling this a little bit more than I was the other one. Oh dear. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Little fluff. Look at the little fluff. I like the hair. Yeah, and like it's fine for a start, but then we are very. I'm kind of still early daysing with this. Where I'm like, I'm not quite sold. Sorry again. I apologize because I know this isn't as exciting. I normally do all of the behind the scenes like designing stuff offline because I'm like. I feel like this is very boring. The pose is fine-ish, but I feel like there's something missing, and I feel like there's something that I would want to add. So I'm going to maybe try again with like with the ear there. Maybe do like a proper back-to-back where it's like their heads are like even with each other. Hopefully that would still fit into the embroidery hoop, but maybe that's an idea. Yeah. I don't know. It's different. It's different. Ah, dear. Yeah, Miko, I did kind of avoid Genshin, to be quite honest. It's nothing personal against Genshin. I've consumed a lot of Honkai and this past year, so I kind of avoided Genshin just based on that. It's not really Genshin's fault. They didn't deserve it, but yeah. Ah, so you can always join the College Jelly Inspiring do something I'm not doing. Hell yeah. You've shared dog pics. Incredibly important. Who are we doing? Trish. The next one was Jojo, which I don't know if that's another one that you liked. Oh my god, look how wet he is. Oh, and his little cheeky grin. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's so cute. Oh dear. Alright, I've actually... Sorry, I'm like... We're still very much in the designing part right now, where I'm like still trying to like be happy with the poses that I'm doing them in. I think maybe especially because it's JoJo, I'm like feeling a bit like it needs to have a certain vibe to it, you know? If I do like so, kind of, and then that, maybe. I love JoJo. If it's not super kids, not right. I'm trying to get Trish in like the same the same shot as the Trish's stand, but I'm having some issues with it. It's just that it's quite difficult to get them together in such a small embroidery hoop. But I want them both, especially because they're both pink, and I didn't initially want them both. But things have changed to where I'm like, yeah, it'd be cool to have them both in there. Oh dear. Yeah, just... And... Get that in there. Oh, actually. I think I want the shape, like, I think I like the body of this one, but I think what I would like would be if this one was a bit more... Like that, yes. That's more what I want. So you can have Trish is the one that's a bit higher up, and then the stand down here. There we go. And then... Should I put it too much to the side? Maybe. Oh god, there's so much to think about. I mean, the other option would be is if I ignored how JoJo does their eyes, I could do them more like how I've been doing a few of them, where it's a bit more like 90s anime kind of vibes, where it's like they're very, very tall and there's like just highlights in them. I know it's not JoJo, but then I guess I'm not the JoJo author, so like maybe that's a good call for me, because it might be a little easier for me to do that since it's like that I already know that I can embroider. I need to go take a nap. No, you're fine. Take care. Thank you so much for popping by, and thank you for sharing your adorable doggo. I really appreciate it. It's very heckin' sweet. They're very heckin' cute. There's a lot of hearts. How does Trish's hair go again? It's like the big swirl. Nap hype. Heckin' nap hype. Yeah. All right. So if we go like around here, and then also just. I don't know how well that will show up, but I tried putting the swirl around the nose in there. And then around like even tighter. And then get around there. Yes, and then at some point have that and have that. It's a very intense hairstyle. That's okay though. It's meant to be intense. Oh, actually, it's probably more flicky on that side, isn't it? I think Shifty will be pumped about this one. Shifty is a huge JoJo fan. No, too low. Yeah. And then if I just color that in, it's gonna look very dead inside for now, but we'll make them look more alive later. And on this side we have then the big old signs like so and like so, and then we have there and there. There we go. And think I'm gonna make them smiley. I'm gonna make them smiley. They don't look particularly smiley, but I have decided I wish to make them smiley, so they shall be smiley. And then, okay, and I maybe so make Trish look kind of worried, because she looks worried in like every picture here, and then and have, there we go, and then whoop, whoop, and that goes around there. I think something like that might do. It looks a little odd, to be honest, but I think that's a good call. I'm a little bit of a JoJo fan, just a small amount. Yeah, just a little bit. I want to take more naps, but I have my stream planned. Oh, anime. Oh no. Heck. I just need some more pictures of Trish not covering all of her body. There we go. I have like, if I go thump thump, and then thump thump, and then have like maybe a little like so, and then like a little little I could have them doing a little wave or something. I sadly cannot nap today. We must make 400 chocolate facts in advance of a birthday cake. Oh my god, that sounds lovely though. We Chilston doing baubles, chocolate rats. Yeah, wait, yeah, I also had questions about that one. What's that about? Okay, I'm not gonna have the arm covering the stand actually. I think they're fine and I should leave them be. Just do the little wave on the stand. This arm can just go down. And see, I don't know. to there and then to there, maybe? No, I think it needs to be more like there. And then it's like a... And then I kind of want to have the pluses and the minus thing higher up because I feel like you won't really see it on my art, which would be a shame. I kind of want to see it. I don't know. Oh dear. As presents for the chocolate cats? I'm sure they'd like that. God, I'm having so many issues with this one. There's always one piece, isn't it, where it's hard. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to add so much into it. Maybe I should just do Trish. Sorry, we're going backwards and forwards an awful lot. I mean, I feel like this one wasn't awful, but like, it just wasn't quite what I wanted. And there's a feeling where it's like, it's not far off, but it's like, not quite there either. And that's, I think the eyes doing them in the more traditionally anime-ish, like 90s style is good because that takes a little pressure of me to do that well. Which is good. And I can do stuff with the eyebrows anyway to make it look like she's like a bit peeved. So it's not like I can't do that. And then I could have, I don't know. I might have to have a little think about it because I am struggling a little bit for what I want to do. And inspiration is not coming to me. Maybe, okay, sorry, second sheet. I'm gonna keep those ones there because I still want to look at them. But like, yeah. I got some rats and injection. Okay. Okay there. All right. You know, that is very Halloween-y of you. How 'tis the season, you know, how seasonal of you to do something so horrifying. Oh dear. Oh my god. But yeah, okay. I can't say that I've ever done that before, but fair enough. The first time for anything, I thought this was JoJo, not One Piece. Oh yeah, sorry, it's because we did the One Piece, which, oh Robert, you're a One Piece fan. Did I do it okay? I tried adding, I couldn't remember if she was a ghost or if she controlled ghosts, so I did her highlights in light blue just to make her try and look a little bit more eerie, but I couldn't remember. So I did my best. Ah, dear. That's the problem when you do characters you don't know so well. It's like, I did my very bestest. Oh dear. I just thought it'd be fun to try and get some of the art done, like, live. It's hard. It's more just picking the pose. At some point I will stop faffing around and I will just pick one, but picking the pose is hard, and it feels like it's a big choice, especially with a JoJo character. I don't know, the poses are kind of a big deal, you know? I don't know if you've seen JoJo, but they pose an awful lot, right? I want to make sure I try and get the pose right, and I am looking forward to doing this hair though. I'm gonna go really full on the hair, to be honest. And I'm quite looking forward to that. Like that, and then like so. She's going to go full mullet, and I'm going to really enjoy giving her the full mullet. It's going to be great. It's beautiful. Thank you. She gains control of ghosts, but she can make. Oh, okay. That's what it was. I couldn't quite remember because I was like, I know that she does ghosty stuff, but I couldn't quite remember if she herself was a ghost or if she just had control over ghosts. So I was a bit like, well, I don't want to go too far in case she's not actually a ghost, which turns out was a good call because she is not actually a ghost. So instead, I just gave her like a bit more of that. I wouldn't objectively the best anime. I really like Brotherhood. It's not my favorite, but I do think it's very good. See, there's a part of me, it's like, if I have that there, then I could have, like, face to face with her. It'd be the stand, right? And it would still fit in the hoop, right? And if I did that, then I could get... I'm still trying to get the stand in, which I know is really not a good idea because it's such a small hoop. I do not have space. I know this is a very bad idea, but I've just got it in my head that it would be really, really cool to have the stand. and like have that there too. And have them like confusedly looking into each other's eyes. You know what? This might be where we stop. There's like a little, I like, okay, I think I found what I like. I think this is what I wanted. It's very silly. And definitely not realistic to what would happen in JoJo. But I like the idea of the stand and the just looking into each other's eyes like, eh? And then put that like there, because it needs to be there, but it needs to be subtle. Okay, and then they've got the divider sign, the plus. Is it the minus after that? I think it's minus after that. Oh dear. And I think this will fit in the hoop okay. Yeah, I could actually make the big head thing a little bigger. I might do that just for funsies, because it's a fun little... I'm gonna make it bigger. They don't have hair, so like, why not? Why not make this obnoxiously large? And maybe actually on this side. Maybe we'll keep it with the bald head, but like, just make it really obvious that there's like on that side too. And then the body of the stand is very cool, to be fair. I think I've got the little spikes on the eyes and the cheeks. Yep. And then it's a very silly little hoop. Maybe, does this bit need to be bigger? I think it does. Like that. Like a little bigger there, a little bigger there. Because they don't have the hair, so I kind of feel like I need to compensate with like making the head itself bigger. Because I draw it with the idea that there would be hair. I like this. It's silly, but I like it a lot. Sleepy, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. See my teammates. Yeah, the team has been mad. Like they've been going so hard. They've been doing such a good job. Meanwhile, we're over here drawing our silly little drawings, but I actually like that. That's really cute. Okay. I can't actually do what I can do the next step, but after that I have to actually kind of stop. The reason is that I use my phone as a light box because I don't have a light box. So what I do is I do my sketches, and then once I'm happy with like a sketch that I want to make, which in this case is this one, what I do is I trace it across to the fabric so that I can start, you know, sewing it. So, but I don't have a light box. So instead of using a light box, what I do is I turn my phone's brightness up to maximum, and I just use that. But the reason I can't really do that on stream though is because if somebody calls me, it will dox their number because it will immediately pop it up at maximum brightness. So it'll be very obvious. So just in case anyone needs to call me, I don't do the next bit live on stream. Yes, it's not because I have like a secret technique or anything that I'm hiding from you guys. It's literally just because I don't want to accidentally dox anyone that might call me. So yes, I apologize. One day I will get a light box. They are not very expensive. I have literally asked for it for my birthday, but I don't now because I asked for it for my birthday, I can't buy one myself just in case someone gets me a light box. So I kind of got myself in a silly position there where it's like, I know that I need this thing, but I can't go out and buy it because I've accidentally asked for it. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh dear. I think I might do also just dink dink, dink dink. You know, cartoon eyelashes. How are you? I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright. I'm a little sleepy. But other than that, I'm pretty good, honestly. And like, it's been really cool to see like how much money the team has managed to raise, and like all of the amazing fundraising effort that everyone has been doing has been really, really cool. So like, generally, it's been like super wholesome here. Everything's been really good. I'm very impressed. Everyone's been like working really hard to raise as much money as possible. And yeah, I'm really excited as well because we have the raid train coming up and everything is very much becoming prepared for that. And I know we still have a few people that were wanting to sign up that are just taking a little bit longer because of one thing or another, but nearly everyone is into the raid train that had initially said they wanted to be in now, which is really, really good because it means that we can get all of that written up. If you are not in the raid train and you were wanting to be in it, this is again just a reminder, you have 3 days to get your stuff in for that. So please, please, if you do want to get in the raid train, please let us know as soon as possible, because yes, otherwise the forms will close and you will not get in. Oh dear. And then this one is like that, and then they have kind of an interesting outfit, honestly, but I think if I do like that, probably, there we go, something like that. It's a bit of an interesting one because like a weird shoulder thing on both sides, but I think that's a good base. I don't go that much into detail on my first drawing because obviously I add it all in thread, but I think is it a little bit silly? Yes it is. It's a little silly having Trish looking into the eyes of their stand, but I think it's a fun little hoop. I like that. Just when I say that, I thought about 3 days left. Time shot is fly symbolica. It does, yeah. We're really, really close now. I ate some decorative biscuits once based on gluttony. Really? Oh yeah, that'd be really, really cool. And I'm sure we have a lot of people that'd be really interested in that. Like a lot of anime fans in this Discord. Yeah, there we go. So this is about how many tests I do before I end up being even mildly happy with one drawing, which I think is pretty common for art. And actually though, this one as well, sometimes I have to take a picture of it and I have to rescale it on my phone, but this one fits inside the hoop pretty damn well. So I don't really feel like I need to do that, which is good. You posted them in food? Let's have a look-see. Dun 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 dun. I like that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I like that an awful lot. That's very good. Honestly, 100 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You nailed that one. All right. In that case, we are going to do a little bit of a raid. I'm sorry for finishing stream a bit earlier today. I'll be honest. I'm just a little rattled after earlier and I would like to take a break. And I know I could hide my screen for a while and keep going, but I think sometimes, sometimes we just stop. Sometimes we just stop. We did our best and I'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, I am going to find someone who is also potentially doing some... Wait, are you doing any right now? No, not right now. Is Kels doing some right now? Because if Kels is, I'll raid into Kels. Yeah, I can see Kels, yeah. Sometimes things end. Sometimes things do end. I think it is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna raid into Kels. Kels, the stream is haunted. They've only been going for an hour, so I think they'll be going for a little fun. Oh no, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know if we managed to get you many donations today, but I'm always trying. I'm always giving it my best shot. We are going to then raid into Kels. A very, very sweet bean. Honestly, it's kind of nice to raid into them because they raided into us yesterday. And there we go. We get some raid calls in the chat. If you would like one, we have some for subs and some for not subs. Tomorrow we'll be back at the normal time. Hopefully we'll be back for a little bit longer tomorrow. So with the plan that we get as much of this embroidery as done. What I might do, since we're finishing earlier... Oh yeah, I should keep them on screen, should I? Thank you, Symbolica. We finished this one today. So we finished the One Piece one today. So now we have done a Demon Slayer, One Piece, and Nurse Joy from Pokemon, all pink characters because breast cancer awareness is the month of pink. So we're doing lots and lots of pink, and I'm really pleased with how today's turned out actually, considering that I'd never known this character before. I think she looks really, really cool. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to stream again. What I will probably do, because I had a little bit of downtime before the next stream, I'm probably going to do the outline before going live tomorrow, I think. Just like this afternoon or something, we'll get that done. That way, when we come in tomorrow, we can kind of do some more of the colours and the fun stuff and picking bits and bobs, and hopefully get to the part where we do all like the highlights and stuff in the same stream. That would be the goal. That's what we're hoping for. In the meantime though, if you would like to grab a raid call, we will be sending you all over to Kels. Kels is on a little break right now, but they're amazing, amazing fiber crafter. They've been making loads and loads of tiny little ghosts and they've been giving them away and they've been absolutely smashing their fundraiser. So definitely send them lots of love. They've been doing really, really amazing. So I'm going to send you all over to them and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. There we go. And...